Hello, everybody. Whoever watches this from the restart. I'm trying to figure out some stuff here, so you're going to see me go live and try to tackle a little bit of that death pile and some of that's my records there. So. Whoever watches this from the restart. Uh-oh. Replay. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So today I'm having a wow. Wonder what happened to that. Cancer, a very short introduction. Just sold something, can't find it. Yay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So we've got two people watching. Hello, whoever's watching. Hello, hello. Let me see here. I'm going to be doing some little everything. Probably just going to be going back and forth. We'll see what happens. Hey, dude. How you doing? How was California, Beaumont Picker? Hope you had a good weekend. I heard you went sourcing with the missus. Your lucky charm. So you should be rich by now. So going on, man. You're welcome to join on if you want. If you want to do like a little listing live chat, just hang out. You don't have to be obligated. Oh, look at that. That is my search. I was going to say search engine. It's my searchlight. This is my backup phone I keep in the back room, and I was looking up some stuff. So what's going on with you today, man? Anything specific? Anything Pacific? Pacific. I sold something and I'm dying to find it. Two dudes picking. What's up, dude? Yeah, I just decided to do a kind of a random last minute thing. I hope you both are doing all right, or whoever's in behind the screen. Hey, back by Silver's here. Hey. Oh, cool. You're welcome to come on. If you want to tell me about it a little bit, let me know. Beaumont. It's my nickname for you. Beaumont, even though you're not in Beaumont, Texas. So what's everybody doing? Tell me in the chat. What are you guys up to? Are you doing your? Yeah, I saw that you were doing a kind of a giveaway. Or did you list that? Maybe it was somebody else, but somebody was. There's about only one or two others that I know of that are doing like a giveaway. What are you giving away, Beaumont? Let me know. What are you guys up to today? Tell me. Two dudes picking, back by Silver. All of you guys. What are you guys doing today? Are you listing, or are you going to be watching football? Please let me know. I'd like to hear about your trajectory and aims and goals for Sunday. I'm going to be watching some ball games, but what I may do is see what I can list. My goal is to at least list like approximately 15. I'd like to be like 20 up. If I'm on like a roll, maybe later, but maybe sometimes if the game's not great, I'll sit there and I'll do everything. I'll just kind of like sit back and, connect with people. Luis, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? Just doing my random Sunday live. I may start doing this. We'll see. Don't know. I call it Louie's live lunch hour listing. I call it brunch hour, but I'm about, you know what? I'm closer to lunch and I already ate. We'll see what happens, guys. I'm going to do a couple things here. May film and edit a video. Oh, let me do that. I forgot. I got to do it from here. Back by Silver says, I may film and edit a video to be published next month. Woohoo! Notification. It keeps messing my screen up. Oh, great. Now I really messed it up. Can I go back to where I was? Oh, well. That was a big mess up, wasn't it? Well, Hannah Cummings is here. Hey, Hannah. I see Johnny. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm just phone, computer's like way up here. So I'm looking at the computer, using the phone to give you guys a little bit of a live thing. So sorry about that. Technical difficulty here. Just jumping into Houston Reseller. Simon and Hannah are here. They are the Houston Resellers. And we got two dudes picking. And I'm back. I know, you guys. Here, tell you what. See if you guys want to jump on. I'm going to post something in a minute. Let me get the link real quick. I'm just in here just doing my thing. Do my thing. Gil, if you want to jump on, dude, let me know. I don't think this is Robin, so I think it's Gil. But here's a StreamYard. Simon, you're welcome. Cali, you're always welcome. Two dudes picking. You can come on and say hi real quick and then jump off. They can kind of go. Do the Ultraman. So tell me, hey, Summers is here. How you doing, you guys? Good to see y'all. Nice to have a bunch of folks in here and just kicking it. I am gonna wrap these up first. Found this. Now if I could find my, oh, there's my weight thing. My other thing I'm gonna do, I can't show you here, but I got these little plush. I got about 4 of these, different types, different companies, but little like wolf plushes. And I thought, I'm trying to weigh it, so like if it's under a pound, that's how many I'm going to put in there as a listing. So I may do like a dupe listing, but with different pictures, which is kind of twice the word, but it's virtually done, just pricing it. So give somebody a good deal. They get 2 little wolves. Sold this. That's always a good one. Leonard Skinner, kind of 3 set. I found it at the bins the other day, and I'm like, not going to weigh much. Here are the other things. Check this out. Got this one. Different from this one. That one's got blue eyes. This one's got like nice tan thing going on. Here's another blue eye one, husky. So maybe I'll put those 2 together. And then I got a little baby one. I'm going to tell you something. You guys are going to laugh at me like, why is Louie talking about plush? I've sold tons of plush, but I'm going to give you my tip. Give you my competitor. Find wolves, foxes, dogs, specific type of dogs. They sell. I get them for like, pennies on the dollar. So I got those just so I can get this. So we'll see what's happening. Hey, Gravity Goods. Woo! Kameron's here. What's up, buddy? Say hi to everybody. Kelly Luis is here. He says hi, Summers. Gravity Goods here. You guys, there's a link there. If one of you guys want to jump on, just say hi real quick. You don't have to stay long. You just want to do the hi thing. You want to like show me what you guys sold or something you did. So this is, wow, this is a good deal. Got this less than a half a pound, which means I don't mind paying a couple extra 20, 30, 50 cents just to send this first class. So because it gets there quicker, makes the buyer happy. But if I paid a half a pound, I paid 75 cents for this. Sold it for 10, got shipping on top of it. So that was like an $8 bonus. And that day I remember I spent like $15 on my whole cart. So this paid for half my cart. Things to think about when you're shopping. I've had this sitting on my shelf for a while. I thought it was a, what do you call it? Something, whatever they call it, where they don't let you sell it. But I looked it up and a lot of people are selling these. That's my little note to myself. This guy, the Power 90X or whatever it was called, back in the day. Turns out I never opened these. I was going to do these because I was going to get some abs. Woo woo. Maggie Doodle. Gil's here. So I'm 1 sub away from 300. Okay, guys, everybody in this live, help Kameron. Anybody who has not gone to Kameron, aka Gravity Goods, I'm gonna look. This is the guy right here. If you guys see Gravity Goods, give him just 1 more sub, you guys, so I can say we did it on this live. Gotta help my buddy. 300. He's really good. He's just started, and like he's already at 300. That's how good he is. Great content. He actually makes me jelly. He like really has a good enthusiasm, but his content is like perfect. Like he just does some pre-recorded stuff that's good. He's into the lives too. That's cool. So it's good to see you guys. Sunday, brunch hour. I'm going to get some work done. So be nice if I had somebody in here while I'm talking. I'm like, and wrapping stuff and doing things. We can talk about strategies, whatever you guys want. Not at all. Just come and say hi, guys. Somebody jump on. I posted it. You don't have to stay long. Here's the StreamYard. Love to have one of the two dudes picking jump on and say, hey, Cali is in the house. We got Maggie Doodle. Thank you for coming in. Gotta love Summers. She's a bright and shining star. She's always full of positivity. Love her to death. Got Back by Silver. I love that moniker. Like a little, I don't know where you got that, but it looks like one of those Japanime things. I'm not sure. Where'd Maggie Doodle go? There she is. She's thrift shop fashionista. Whoop whoop. Somebody in my neighborhood was playing that, or maybe it was out where I was shopping, and I could hear that. Bobby's in the house, everybody. If you guys don't know Bobby, go over there and like and subscribe. He's got some really quirky but fun and very just smooth going kind of like tips and perspectives. Bobby is the cap guy, but he's also not cap guy, but he's cap guy and JT. And we got Johnny. Johnny, thank you. Johnny's the Cajun Roots reseller. He has a show every Monday morning and every Tuesday morning, every Wednesday morning, every Thursday morning, every Friday morning, every weekday morning is what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm rapping, I'm going to multitask. I'm going to talk. One of you guys want to come on? I put the link up there. Come say hello. Hana, finally taking our Christmas decorations down. Hey, at least you got to enjoy them, right? That's so cool. Oh, we got a guest. Who's here? Who's there? Who's there? We got two guests. Add to the stream. Hey, how's it going, man? One more coming up. Hold on. We got one more. Wow, you guys just jumping on. Let me get rid of this.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Body Pal with Two Dudes Picking.
Beaumont Picker here from Beaumont, California.
Not to be confused. It's good to see you, dude. I've seen you around. I've seen you in other lives. Let me fix this guest chat thing. How the heck do I do it? I'm on the phone, so guests. There we go. No, get out of that mode before I slam somebody else down. Is it the camera? Layout. There we go. Got it. Just trying to make it so it's smoother and everybody can see each other easier. Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, that's nicer. Yep.
Okay. Remind me. Say your name again one more time. The Two Dudes Picking. You said.
Go by Body Pal.
It is. You go by Body Pal?
Yeah, my name's Adam, but I go by Body Pal on the interwebs and stuff like that.
Okay, it is Adam though. Okay, but your buddy. What's your buddy's name again? I always forget.
Gary.
Yeah, Gary. Okay, Adam Gary. I'm just trying to remember because weren't you guys not too long ago, like a couple of months ago? You were on. I'm trying to remember his name. Josh, was it? Is Josh?
Flip Lines and Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great hangout too. Had a good old time. Then they were on ours a day or two later.
Yeah, that was. You guys are hilarious. I love it.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
You guys like and subscribe here. I'm just hanging out. What are you guys up to Sunday? You got anything planned? Both of you?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of listing to do today. I got to go through that. We had a pretty good haul this weekend. I'm also doing a giveaway. That's why I came on. If you go to my YouTube channel, doing my first giveaway. It's a box full of goodies. If you watch the video, you could see some of the items that are going in there.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my first one. Just a little thank you for all the subs and on my YouTube channel and also on my Instagram channel. Just want to show my appreciation. So some of that going on.
I'm going there right now. Check it out.
That's awesome, you guys. Check it out. Help him out here. If you guys don't know the Beaumont Picker, check him out. He's relatively new, but he's got some great stuff. He's one of the more positive guys I get to see around here, with like Adam, and it's just good to see you guys. I'm just doing my thing. Adam, what are you up to, man?
Man, I put myself on sourcing probation earlier this year. I've got way too darn much to list. So I told it's a long weekend, so I promised myself I'm gonna list at least 50 things this weekend, but I also got to get my inventory under control. So I'm really busy this weekend.
it's kind of a weird thing. It's like, yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's weird because I'm looking at my screen where we're projecting everything. Everything froze, so I'm just gonna have to kind of look up at my TV and see if anything's what the heck's going on. I don't know it's the phone's on freeze mode. Yeah, I felt like that. It's funny you say that, Adam, because like I did this like sourcing probation thing. Although I went out yesterday, did not need to really go. Probably bought more for myself than I, it's weird.
That's it's the fun part of this reselling, isn't it? It feels like treasure hunting, and you just want to keep doing it. Gives you that great feeling, buck fever is what I call it.
It's the thrill of the chase kind of thing. And Louie, I took my wife yesterday, and she was great with me, and she was my extra set of eyes. There were so many things that I missed yesterday that she just picked, and mostly everything that we sourced yesterday was all of hers. So I'm glad she came along this time.
But that's just par for the course, because sometimes you find practical things that really like are meaningful, whether you collect them or most exciting for me sometimes when I find stuff that I can use, like packing supplies and stuff like that. I found like a box of them like for like $1 once, and I was like, can't get that stuff, ordered for like under, $15, $25 or something like that,
Yeah.
It's always fun.
I was up till about 1:32 a.m., so I'm still drinking my coffee.
Yeah. Are you gonna watch any ball today?
Nah, I mean, I keep up with the scores. I'll watch the Super Bowl. I'm more of a SEC fan.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Bulldogs. I watch Auburn play because I like to see them lose.
I love that.
I pick on Gary about that because he's an Auburn fan, but honestly, this season I can't say a whole lot because Georgia did not pull their weight like they were supposed to. I was a little disappointed in my Dogs, but I'm not gonna drop them or nothing. I'm a true fan.
Okay, you're in Georgia, you said? That's
right, Columbus, Georgia.
Okay, so do you know any of the other resellers there that are like Tommy or the Wheeler family, the Rev Resale and stuff like? Have you ever passed them or anything? Or
I've never caught up to any of them. Speaking in real life, but Buffalo Picker and I chat quite a bit, and we share some finds through Instagram so that we know, because we're far enough apart that if I find something good at a Walmart, I'll share it with him and vice versa every now and again. He doesn't like to give up all his secrets.
Well, yeah, especially if it's like in the moment, like where where the train, but there's still enough meat on the pie for everybody. You'll share it eventually, but like that's probably like the only time I find that. It's not that we're greedy; it's just like you got to kind of distribute that information at a
true. And it's because you don't want to build your own competition, right? If you put it on Amazon. He's huge Amazon. He's mostly Amazon.
Dude, he's a beast.
If we're putting all this on Amazon, then we're building against our own competition, So I totally get it. No, I hold nothing against him.
No, but
no one.
The general information, like, hey, be on the lookout for,
absolutely.
Get ready, or just talking business. It's a privilege, like to have that sense of community. I was watching, was a DC picker last night a little bit, and then like. He kind of got into the cynicism aspect of like, nobody understands us. Everybody hates us. And I'm like, come on, I love the way he loves to exaggerate a little bit, but like, there is that kind of like if you go outside your circle, even if you mention it to your family, even if they're at an understanding now, or they accept it, or they think it's cool, you still kind of like let that information, like, this is who I am. This is what I do. But amongst each other, when you're doing business, you got to figure out how you're going to get out there and make those networks, connect a little more. Yeah. But it's
there's a couple of other resellers here in Columbus that aren't on YouTube or anything. And I love catching them in the stores. It's hard. We hardly ever really buy the same stuff, but there's a few of us that do. But there's this one guy that loves to buy military stuff, and that's pretty much all he buys. And we're close to Fort Benning, right? He buys a buttload of military stuff that I would have never guessed was worth value. But he has a completely different export, a different sales.
I was gonna say his perspective niche is like a little bit different, but like, not to say if you found something that happens to be in his like export, you're going to grab it, if it's really high up there. So that's like the only time you might be competition. But, like if you're there and you see like, I'm not going to sell this stuff, you can give it to him and help him out.
He'll take them to flea markets. He'll just
What's
keep it loaded on his flea market table.
Okay.
I'm starting to notice some of the competition now that people say there's competition, because I've never really paid attention to it before, but starting to notice it. I go into the thrift store and people are staring at me and what we're picking, and they keep watching me, and I'm like, and then I see them, I'm like, okay, now I know what they're talking about. So now I know what the competition looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we lost him again.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of par for the course when you're using your phone. Those things don't always stay connected.
Yeah. I'm using my phone now.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, he's back.
Now I can see you guys move and stuff. That was like, I was trying to tweak it, and I'm like, they're here. Let me just try this real quick. Now I can see. It's weird when you're talking to someone and you're only hearing them. You know? Now I'm looking up and I say, okay, it only like was a second or two. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal. So,
Gary's got some backwoods internet, and he could be on his home internet, and every now and again it freezes.
Who is that? You said
my buddy Gary of 2D.
Gary. Okay, I just didn't hear you for a sec. Yeah,
it's all good. So, well, I don't mind go ahead and dropping off and letting somebody else join in. I've got a lot to do. I appreciate you letting me just jump on the show real quick.
Adam, yeah, I hope we can do a talk again sometime. Maybe just kind of just chill out. And actually, we've had Luis and I have had our eyes on the two of you. So maybe in the future, would you? While I have you here, can I do like not a interview, but just a quick request? Maybe in the future, it probably won't be till March and maybe April, because we're booking out pretty quick. We have this show we do on Mondays. I don't know if you know, but let me know what your schedule is. I'll reach out to you. It's called Mindful Merchants. We'd love to have the both of you guys, especially as a duo, sort of, like in terms of content creation. Because when I first saw you guys, I was like, wait a minute, wait, now I get it. Like, you guys are two individuals, you kind of work collaboratively, but you're, in terms of the, so maybe we can talk about stuff like that and get you on there. Yeah.
No, that sounds great. I'll reach out to you on Instagram.
Hey, it was nice to see you again. So, I mean, well, I saw you, but now it's formally, getting introduced. It's good to see you, Adam.
Absolutely.
I hope to see you again. You have a good afternoon. Okay. Take it
Thanks
easy.
so much. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
Hanging out.
You said
kind
you're
of a
gonna list a little bit. Okay.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
did
do some
some
listing. Yeah, we got some pretty good items yesterday, and you said it. Yeah, I'm gonna be rich if I bought her along. So.
Well, it was funny because you know why I said that, right? Because you said I'm bringing my lucky charm. So I thought, if you're gonna be lucky, you're gonna be rich, and I was. It was supposed to be a nice, a simple compliment. I didn't want to.
Yeah, my wife said, I like this guy.
I figured you gotta get in good with your partner. Let me just say hi real quick. We got Girl Hustles here. We have Save here first. She just came in too. It's always good to see her. We had a couple others. I think I saw. Oh, Chris, Cajun Reseller, not Cajun. The other Cajun was here too, Johnny. This is Chris Cajun, old school flips. Boo, boo, boo. He's my buddy up north. He's up in Colorado, and I never got to tell you thank you, Jimmy. I got the card. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be buying some supplies, or may have to go on there. Cap Guide is here, and wait a minute, I just saw somebody else. There's Landshark Picker Craig. Thank you, dude, for coming in. And wait a minute, I just saw Maggie Doodle. We said hi, but I thought I saw didn't P2P come in? Dante, there he is. Yeah. So I just wanted to catch up real quick and see. Oh, Nana, I didn't say hi to her. Trish was here too. Do you know half of these folks? Because if you don't, you got to get to know them. This is our close little circle of wonderful people. They always share love. And it's like Adam, and it wasn't Gary, but Adam, Gary, they do the two dudes picking. They're awesome. So it's good to have you guys here. And Kameron's in here too. And just wanted to see. Type in the chat, you guys, what you guys are doing Sunday. You're welcome to pop on. Oh, is it just you? Okay, good. It's just us. I thought somebody popped on. So that's good. Are you going to do? What's the weather there? Is it kind of like, because you're down south? No, are you south?
Yeah, I'm near Palm Springs actually. So 30 miles from Palm Springs. So
it's
pretty warm out here.
Does it get warm? I thought you can get cold.
Oh, we get cold here. Every once in a while, we get some snow in
Okay.
my area, and then
But mostly
but
like at night,
it gets
right?
pretty warm.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay. Okay. Mostly at night.
Yeah, and it gets pretty warm here. I'm telling you, if you drive 15 miles east, then it gets really hot in the summer. I mean, but we stay in about the 90s summertime. Once in a while, we hit those triple digits. But I'm telling you, drive like 15 miles east, and then it's really hot. Palm
Isn't
Springs
that
gets
weird how
pretty
that
hot.
works? Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
you're not close to Death Valley though. That's more south, right? That's more like,
yeah. That's a little bit north from me.
oh, it is
So not
north. Okay.
south. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, then
So
yeah,
north.
that
Yeah, that's north from me. Yeah.
okay.
So I'm a little bit farther below Salton Sea. I'm probably about 30 minutes from Salton Sea. So I'm in that area right there.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
yeah. Then at least you know your geological settings. You know where and not when to go at certain seasons and stuff. Yeah, that can be
Correct.
tough. Like not
Yeah.
even so many miles, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah. And if I drive 10 minutes right now north, I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
snow. So there's
Oh,
snow
yeah,
10.
that's right.
Yeah.
You're so
Yeah.
close. This years, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
that funny how that works? Like you're just like not even just that far away, and then you're just
yeah.
kind of like, it's bizarre, dude, how that works. It's like, well,
And
that's
then
good that you.
I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away from the beach, which I'm not a beach guy, so I'm a mountain guy. I kind of
But it's
stay
like,
away from there.
oh, okay. You're more of a mountain guy, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. I like the beach, but not all the crowds and stuff. Like I like solitude places,
Yeah.
I'm kind of that.
All
Were you
right,
ever in
Lou.
the
Hey,
military? Oh,
what's
go ahead.
that?
No, I was
I,
gonna
I
ask, were
was
you ever? Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I couldn't hear you, Lou.
No, go ahead.
I couldn't hear you. Sorry. What were you asking?
Oh, I was just gonna. Were you ever in the military?
No, I wasn't in the military. My dad is a Korean War vet, and then all his uncles were World War II vets. I had some cousins in Vietnam, a
Okay.
big military family, actually. And then, of course, the first Gulf War, all my cousins there. So,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. I was about to join, but I had a turn of events there and didn't wind up joining.
You sound like me. Yeah, my time too was. Yeah, I was about to join, and then the Navy came after me, and they were like, "Oh, let's do this." And I was gonna go to the Air Force, but then it was a weird turn of events too. And then they ended up rejecting, my application at one time, and I was like, I didn't understand. This guy was like, "Oh, we think you've done drugs in the past," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, test me, see if I've ever taken. I'm like, something's weird, and then they're like, "Oh no, maybe you have a flat foot." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, am I in or am I?" But at one point, I was like, my dad was like, "Don't even bother," because my dad was in Vietnam War there, and he's like,
okay, yeah, I was a pretty bad kid when I was growing up.
he was really trying to get me not to go. And it's funny is because he always wanted me to join the military. But as soon as the first Gulf War started, he was like, no, he's like, stay out of that. You don't want to be a part of that. Trust me. He knew some stuff, but
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Hey,
So,
Lou, I'm going to jump off here, but thanks for having me on. Everyone
it's always
that's
good to
watching.
see you. We're going to have you we'll have to do a live one day where we're just hanging out, listing and doing our stuff. So you just focus, you don't have to talk, you can listen and kind of, if you need motivation and stuff. That's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm mostly wrapping up and then I'm just getting organized to what's in my back of my death pile. I'm going to pick 20 items. If I can get through 10 or 15, that's great. And maybe draft the others. That's kind of where I'm going. Do you have a strategy before you jump off? Do you take pictures or do you do drafts first and then take the pictures after? So I like to take the drafts and then I come and I have a little picture area over here and I'm just doom, 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 take them off. Then it's done.
I do all pictures first and then I kick back, relax, and then I start listing. So
I might do that today but see, for me, I like to sit at the computer, but my TV is over here. So I'll partially listen into the NFL. Like today, there's if I could catch a game. I watched the lame duck game with I don't know if you watch football or not, but I was watching Buffalo yesterday smash poor Ravens.
Yeah, you know what? This year, I'm a big Viking fan, but this year I kind of stayed away from football a little bit. Yeah.
It's funny is this is the first year in a while I'm coming back. Like I stood away a few years ago, and it's
Yeah.
like now I'm getting back into it. It's funny. Like last night I didn't want to do anything. I just watched the game. I was vegging out, even though it was, I wanted to watch the Rams game, and I'm kind of glad I probably didn't because I would have rooted for the Rams. But
Yeah, I would have rooted for the Rams too. I'm not fond of Green Bay at all. Sorry, Green Bay fans. But I'm a Viking fan.
Fundamentals side hustling. Derek, he's a big fan. So yeah. Well, dude, it was good to see you. It's always a pleasure to have you on, man.
Thank you for having me on, and anyone watching, I'm doing a giveaway on my channel. So go to my YouTube channel, and you'll have all the instructions in there. I appreciate it.
If you don't have a blue wrench, mention it in the chat, and then I want you to drop that link on the chat, Steve. Get everybody
Okay, cool.
to go. All right.
I'll do that right now. All right, thanks, Lou.
See you later. Have a good one. Hey guys. So here, Save Here First says, just got back from the post office. I made a mistake. Well, that's a challenge. To send a customer the wrong. I hate when I do that. Don't feel bad. It happens, but it is a technique that we got to work on. It's a mindful technique, and it's like just really be careful. Was it the label? Sometimes the label does it. Yeah. So I rushed to the post office, used the kiosk, only to get there and it wasn't working. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Reseller Niche, Mo. Hey, Mo. And we got LL Stash. Larry, hey, Larry, how you doing? Let me see. Let me just check out. Beaumont, I'm putting you a blue wrench, dude, if you're listening. Hold on a sec. You got a moderator thing, so go ahead and drop your link. You should be fine. Hey, Mo. Hey, Luis. What's up, Larry? Girl Hustle's in the house. Anybody want to jump on? You're welcome to say hey. Good to see you, Larry. Good to see you, Mo. I'm going to drop the link. And Nana Tink Treasures, you guys. Check her out. She's got some great content. She's a wonderful one. And I see P2P Dante's in here. And he said so I forgot to tell you guys what I was talking to. So he was we were talking, I think it's Dante and Summers and a couple other folks. They were all saying we're listing. So that's good. You guys are listing. I'm getting ready to list. So this is part for the course where you don't get organized, can't list. So let me go down here. Here we go. Okay. Beaumont, you got your wrench? Go ahead. Yes, you got it. Okay. And for anybody that's interested, let me throw up that link real quick. There it is. There it is. Okay, got it. Hope you guys are doing well today. It's a nice Sunday here. I found a rare copy. It's not the first edition, but it's like the next year, and it's a fourth printing in February. There was a January printing. This is from 1937. The original one came out in 36. Does have some spine issues, as you can see, but people don't care. They want the original, and then they'll get somebody to like repurpose the spine and glue it down. I may do it myself with acid-free glue. We'll see what happens. I have time to do that. And Beaumont Picker dropped his link, you guys. And let me put that in here. If you guys don't know, check out that link here. Beaumont Picker's doing a giveaway. Help support him. He's a new guy that's been around the community for, since last year, but he's, fairly new in terms of content creation. But hey, giving away something like P2P, Prison to Profit did a little while ago. And he was giving stuff out and I have mine, and you're going to be mad at me, Dante. I haven't opened it yet. I want to do a video. That's why I'm waiting. But see about doing that. Save Here First. Oh, Nana said, what? What'd she say? Oh, yeah. She says, I think you might be able to go to the UPS site and with the tracking number, request a return. Yeah. I don't know if they charge, Trish. That's Nana Tink Treasures. I don't know if they charge to do the reversal. The only charge they may charge you is like return postage, especially if like it's media. That's going to be an extra charge. First class, they might do it. There might be a service charge, but that's still worth it, especially if you can get it before. Yeah. But the likelihood is who knows? Yeah. So, oh, by the way, Mo or anybody, if you guys want to jump on, here's StreamYard. I'm posting it. So while you guys are doing that, I'm going to get ready. Okay, I did one package. I got to do one more print out of another package. Where's my labels today? So I heard everybody in the live, the majority of you guys seem like you guys are all listing. What are you listing? Put in the chat something you're listing today or something you're dreading. Tell me if you're dreading it, you don't want to do it, or you don't mind doing it. Is it a matter of doing it? What's up? What's the strategy for today? Let's keep each other motivated. That's the whole point of this. All right, so I just printed this. Where's this from? Oh, darn, don't tell me I didn't print it. Maybe I didn't. I had something. Okay, that's that. Ship now. Let's see. I am trying to look for something here. But once again, you guys, go back to Beaumont Picker. Check out his link. He's giving a free giveaway. Check out the details. Watch his video. Kameron said it took a few months to sell, but those Jim Henson dolls, like Beaker and Janice, yeah, a sell on eBay for $50 to $100. Wow. Yeah, but you know what? That's worth the long tail, Kameron. That's that's a good deal. And you just the cost of good was $2.99. Heck yeah, if you can sell it between 50 and 100, you're store it in a bin. Definitely worth it. Okay, I need my phone to list. Have a good day, guys. Dante, have a good one, man. I wish you lots of listing, and just maintain that focus and elevate. Remember, you list 15, 20 today, you're going to see a great week coming up. And you know what? Just get it going. Today's the day. You can watch TV, chill, snack. See you, Dante. Thanks for coming on. You guys, if you don't know Dante, like and subscribe to him. Larry, what's up, Larry? And then, here she says, save here first says, okay, already been there. I've informed the customer I will send her the right order tomorrow. I should have checked. Well, that's an interesting thing. So like if you send them the wrong order, yeah, I would say the first and foremost thing is don't worry about the item you sent. You may have to take that out of your SKU temporarily. Hopefully it's returned, or ask her. Here's another thing is once she gets it, some customers will work with you and are nice and just say, can you just do me a favor? Don't open and just put a return request. If you send it first class or higher, they can just say, and I had somebody do that once, and they just threw it back in the mail and said, return to sender. It came back, especially first class. Now, one time I did it with media. The media had to be charged again, so I just said, keep the item. Stuff under $10 you got to swallow. It's your mistake, and it's not a bad thing. It's just that it happened, and you learn from your mistakes, and it's a challenge. And it's like, $10 mistake. Look at it this way: you just got to refund, or take it out of your SKU. Like if you paid $2.99, even though it was like a $10 item or whatever it was, you don't get that. That's the mistake. The mistake is actually what you paid for it, not so much what you could have made. Although I think that's where we get a little more irked. Anybody understand what I'm saying? But at least you're able to get and satisfy the customer with their actual product, and you're communicating it. I think that's really important. Yeah, that's really important. And then Maggie Doodle says, I'm listing my I'm watching my grandson. That's good. You're able to multitask and grabbing time. Time between. Yeah, especially what you could do is when you get your grandson, say, hey, let's lay down, read him a story, calm him down and stuff, caress his hair until he just passes out. Then you get up and you go list, or, figure out how you can get there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand, Kameron. Yeah. But it's accidents. Here's the thing. That's why we do the mindful merchants, is like, maybe that's a good topic. We could have some people have a group of discussion, say, what can we do in your process, which is part of the streamlining of it? What can you do to merit a better process? I say merit, give yourself a break. Don't criticize yourself, because we all make mistakes. It's not a bad thing. It's just a challenge we all go through. But if there's a part of the process you can be mindful of, that's where you're going to learn. If you're mindful of it, that means you're being aware. Is it the process of making the speaking of which, I'm trying to find this label I thought I printed, and I'll probably have to go to my reprint label thing. But long story short, is it, you know, what I do is I take the product, like for example, I sold these today. Sometimes I have a rubber band on it, then I'll put the label under that, but I double check it 2 times. Once before when I sell it, it's like when I'm printing it, and then I know some people, they have those long zebra labels, whatever you'll think, Rolo Bolo. That's where it can be confusing. I print them out on a printer. Don't laugh. Long story short, beside the point, you cut them out. When I do that, I put it with the actual item, and then I do a second double take. I make sure, and I know what I put in, like you could tell by the size of the thing, and I'll go, oh no, that's not the label for that. That's for the cassette tape. That belongs, you know, or whatever, so and so. So really, it's just a matter of just being strategic and diligent. Yeah, hard. Yeah. Thank you, Nana. Yeah, you can just, you know, if it's like, you know, just say, hey, you're welcome to keep it. But say, if you choose not to keep it, say, don't pay to return it. Just put return to sender and say the post will charge me on the way back, you know, whether it does or doesn't. But, you know, you can always option that. I mean, it doesn't hurt to say you can return it if you want to. It'd be nice. You know, all you're out is a label and some packing supplies. Big deal. At least you get your item back. Swallow your pride. It just happens. Like I said, don't criticize yourself. That's the virtual most important thing that, like Luis and I talk about in my merchants. It's all a learning process. You guys don't need to be critical upon the virtuoso of like the way you do your business. The thing is can you up your business? Can you, like, you know, Christopher from Daily Refinement says, can you streamline that process a little more clear and, you know, more refined, and, you know, and always make improvements. That's really what it's about. Can you improve it quicker, faster, better, but in a way that is more efficient, more secure, and more, you know, appropriately more, you know, diligent in terms of like making sure you're putting the right labels on, or just making sure you're sending the right item. And like, let's say you have a row of shoes and you thought this maroon color was, let's say, and then you send the wrong brand. That's different than sending the wrong label. But, you know, it's really about just taking a step. Trust me, taking 5 seconds, literally 5 seconds is a long time of looking at enough, analyzing it. Do I have the right Nikes? Do I have the right, you know, let's say you're selling a toy. Do I have the right, you know, whatever the brand of that toy or whatever the object that you're selling, you know, it's always helpful. Yeah. Yeah. Main thing is that. Girl also says, ask yourself, it's the right product. Yeah. Sometimes just saying that out loud, girl, that's a great tip. I love that. But you're going to go, okay, am I sending the right exercise tapes? Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the only lot of 4 that I have back there. I didn't have any other lots that were exercise tapes. You know, depending on how you keep things. You know, just asking, talking to yourself is not a bad thing. It's actually just kind of like putting it out there and making an affirmation that you're confirming that the appropriate items in the right place. Better be safe than sorry. You know, it helps save time and money in the long run. And that's really what we're trying to do. We're just trying to do our best. That's it, you know? Yeah. Not at all Savior first. That's what we're here for. Lift each other up. So, yeah, reach out. You know, I'm glad you guys are here. It's nice to see. Wow, I had 20 in the chat, and one's coming and going. And read what Nana said. Yeah. Tougher offer 15. I countered with 20. They came back at 18. Next lowest price. How bad do you want the money? Like, you got 36 is what they're, remember, that's an asking price, Trish. That's not necessarily what they're going to get. That we don't even know if that person's going to get it if they take offers. But like, if your lowest price is like 30, and just say, hey, you know, if they already came back with a counter offer, you're going to say, hey, I have to politely decline. I think I went as low as I need to. If you need another offer, just email me and I'll send you an offer in the email. That's how I usually handle it. Yeah. And even sometimes I'll follow up with a reply and say, hey, thank you. With all due respect, the lowest offers. And I mean, I get it. Some people don't have the money, and some people are just low ballers, but some people are really naturally like hard up because times are tight. So it depends. How good do you feel with, what was it, $18? 18. Yeah, that's almost $20 difference, isn't it? No? Yeah. It's like an $16, $18 difference. That's up to you. I would, If you got 4 watchers, you can sit on it. It could happen to sell tomorrow, but we don't know. It's what are you comfortable with, Trish? Yeah, read what 2 dudes picking. So it's probably Adam, if it was Adam that was on here. And I like his strategy. It's like sometimes just being patient. Do you have a problem with like holding it like an overhead? If not, I say sit on it. Because some people are just potential, like, I'm going to get it for cheap. And then what they can also do too is think about it from a reseller's perspective. If you do that, Trish, and everybody that's listening, if you do that, here's the issue. Once you lower the standard, you're lowering the standard for every reseller, and they're going to, and people that do follow comps in terms of like, oh, well, look, it only sold for $18. You may find that product again. And then guess what? You're going to have to go back down to that ratio, percentage. So, yeah. 4 watchers. Yeah, I would do a polite decline. And what I do is in the decline, if they're smart enough, they'll read your note. And there's a place to write a note, Trish. Just say, I'm going to politely decline. Thank you. If you want a chance back again, write me and I'll consider. Didn't say you're going to do it. You're going to consider, because you know what? You already gave them a chance. Like you said, you gave them like 24 and they didn't even accept it or whatever it was. Let them go. Let them chew dirt for a little bit. Put some hot sauce in it. That's the meanest thing I want to say today. Oh, that was rude. So now I got to find a book, which I can't find. I hate that. And I swear I sold that book not too long ago. Ooh, I hope I didn't double list it. It's gonna be, thank God it's only like a $7 book, but I hate that because I don't want to mess up my stats. I don't know. Yeah, so it's a hard one. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Nana? Yeah, I look at stats too. Like I don't just look at it as like, but some things I'm just like, here, just take it. It's been in my inventory for long enough. Take it for 5 because I'm never gonna sell that again because it's sat there for so long and I'll remember it. I'm like, not selling that again. This thing sold for $3.99, or something like that. Look at it from different angles. So the way I say, the one way you can learn as a reseller, not just the deal, the no deal, what percentage you're going to give them off, but also look at it from behind the scene. Are you affecting other resellers, which can affect you in the sense, meaning, would you like another reseller to keep just sending these low ball offers, especially when you got 4 watchers? That's a highly, granted, let's say 2 of those watchers are sellers, and you still got 2 watchers on it. That means it's a item that is wanted. It is highly sought after. It's, yeah. Second a decline. They had a chance. Great offer. Yeah, you tell them like that. You know what you're doing is you're teaching them a lesson. Like, thank you. I think I gave you plenty offer, even though they're playing the little dance. To say no disrespect, I'm going to have to politely decline your offer. You're welcome to come back and email me. I can consider a lower price, but I may not give you the last price. Say, just if you want it, you really want it. Yeah. Yeah. Nana says, thanks to everybody. That's great. Yeah, that's what we're here. This is what I like about lives, is we're here to kick ideas back and forth. All right, well, you guys chat a little bit. I'm going to put the link one more time in here. Mo, if you're listening, you're welcome to come in. Say hey. I got to wrap this last one up, but here's the problem. I just printed the label. I don't know what I did with it. So I thought I printed it. So I got to go back to, don't know what happened to it. Let's go back to my summary. No, that's not summary. I got to go back to shipping. And what happened to all my money? They have this new setting on eBay. I should do a video on it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get my coffee. Turned out to be a nice Sunday. Maggie, jump on. I don't think we met. Say, oh, got somebody jumping on. Maybe it's Maggie. to stream. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Cheers.
Oh man, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me? Well, want to jump off and come back on?
I might have to turn my Bluetooth off. Let's see if that fixes it. Why can't I hear my friend?
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
Good morning. Just doing some packing and stuff.
How are you, Cameron?
Cameron's not a pro.
Cameron can't hear right now. He can hear. Well, no, he can't hear, but he can.
Why can't I hear my friend?
Difficulties here.
Is it echoing because of me?
I can't tell yet. Hey, Mo.
We got an awesome crew here. I'm only here for a minute, guys.
Are you on a flea market run?
No, I'm actually in the van. I gotta go do a couple of errands, and then I gotta go clean the warehouse and do some of that stuff. I went to a big auction yesterday.
Okay. Let me try something. I'm gonna try something for Gravity Goods. Let me just remove from the stream.
Oh, we just dropped him. He was good.
Crap! I just removed him from the stream. Can I put him back on? Shit. What did I do?
You might have to message him. I don't. Uh-oh. Hey, guys, this is the Leroy and Mo show. We wanted to say hello. Happy Sunday. We have Mo in a new setup today, guys. He has a nice green background. And now we have a host back.
Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to get Cameron. Cameron, can you hear?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah,
I can hear you, Cameron.
Mo?
Okay.
All right. Well, whatever you're doing, Leroy, have a good day. You're gonna go do some errands, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for. I'm excited. You have a good. Do you mind if I stay on?
You can stay on. Give these guys a chance to talk.
Listen, don't do that today. Not today. I'm being a good boy today. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put my camera. I'm gonna switch my camera off, but I'm here.
Cameron was here first.
You know what, Lou? I just wanted to jump on and thank the folks who came and subscribed to me, because I know it's only 300, but every little milestone like that really matters to me, and I just wanted to say I appreciate y'all for doing that. I know some people, Summers and a couple other. Yeah, I'm at 302 now, so right on. Thank you.
Right on. We did it here. All right, you guys. Thank you. He's at 302. He's going to be passing me pretty soon. He's going to get to 1,000 before me. I guarantee you. This guy is so he's on fire. If you don't watch his stuff, you guys are just going to jump in the lake. That's all I got to say.
You're too nice, Lou. So I don't know if you can see the light box behind me, but I got to get to listing. So I just want to say thank you, but I'm going to disappear.
You're welcome. You know what? You don't have to say anything. You can leave your camera on and go list. And you can just listen in the background. If you want to do it that way, you're welcome to. If not, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I could talk to Mo for a couple minutes.
I'm still in my jam, so
So am I. So we're in our jam listing. I'm not showing you mine.
Christmas.
I got old man jams.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll hop off, but I'll still be watching and listening.
Stick around. You don't have to go anywhere. Who cares? All right. He decided to leave. Mo, I can't hear you. Want me to pop you on and off? You know what? Cameron had the same thing too. I don't know. Can you hear me? Can't hear. Let me put. Oh, what's his name? Let me pop you in and out real quick. Okay. Hold on. So am I doing a? What do I do? Remove. If I remove from stream, am I kicking you off? No, I don't want to do that. How do I do that? Let me see. If I remove from stream, do I have to log back in? Oh, crap. How do I do this then? Let me see. Hold on. All right, just log back in. Where'd my guest? Yeah, log back in. crud. Come back on, Mo. I got rid of everybody. What happened to Leroy? Paisano. You guys make me laugh. I don't know what's going on. Come back if you need to. Mo, try it again. Just give it a shot. Come back on, because I noticed Kameron was able to do something, and he, and then Leroy. Leroy did say he was driving. I hope he's safe. Leroy, if you're listening in, be careful. Don't get in an accident or anything on our account. Where did the Leroy go? We need the Leroy back. Yeah, I don't know. Mo, we had just a little technical difficulties. Come back and see. Just try to just jump back on. We'll see if it cleared it out. Sometimes if there's more than one person, but if not, thanks for jumping on, Kameron. I'm glad you got up to 300. You deserve it. You've been really an important part of our community. I'm glad. Everybody, thank you for whoever did that. I just want to personally thank you. It really means a lot. I'm sure it means a lot to Kameron, but it means a lot to me too. And we got our special guest back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mo. Mo's from Resellers Niche. Nope, pointing the wrong way. There we go. Can you? I can't hear you, bro. I don't know what's going on. Check your volume settings or something. It's so weird. We got a silent dude here. Are you listening? Not really. I can't hear you. We can do a whole live where you're just gonna go like this, or you gotta go like this. Are you listening? No? Oh, he said, hold on. He's trying to figure this out. Mo's figuring this out. You guys are hilarious. I love you guys. It's good to have you. And it was nice to see Adam. So like stuff, the reason I do lives like this is just, in better hopes somebody comes on, feels comfortable enough to say, and it's very gracious. That was very nice of Adam. He didn't have to, Oh, what's this? 5 more what? 5 more somethings. What is this all about? I don't get this. Private chat. Oh, crap. Somebody had private chats. Okay, that's what it is. Let me get out of this setting. Oh, come on. Setting. Oh, gosh, my phone's acting up, you guys. All right, hold on, Mo. It's Kameron. You're back?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could help Mo. When you're in the StreamYard studio, Mo, there's the little settings icon that says cam/mic. And if you click it, the second tab down in the settings is audio. And then that's where I went and I changed mine.
See, this is why you need to be on the live, dude.
Well, I just wanted to help him real quickly, and then I'll bounce back off.
No, real quickly. Don't give me that malarkey. Stick around, bro.
Between me just getting off of there,
I'm not going to distract you.
All I did was grab an old Apple TV that I'm realizing does not have much resale value. So I kind of feel like I'm like going to get even money, and that just annoys me.
Okay, here we go. Here's my motivation for you. Here's my encouragement. How about that?
But at least I'm not going to lose money. So
I was going to say is just
get a box with the remote. So I'm not mad about it. I just say things.
Question, real quick: is it worth selling for parts? Just letting it go.
I don't think so, because it's just the unit, the cord, and the remote. But maybe just the remote.
Definitely. Don't throw that remote out. The remotes sell good. Yeah.
Well, I was going to sell it with the Apple TV.
Yeah. Well, what I would do is sell the remote separate. Just get rid of it. How much did you pay for it?
Well,
was it a freebie?
No, I paid $12 for it, but that's because I thought it was worth like 50 or 60.
Well, but that means I guarantee you that remote's probably worth 20 or 30.
Let's see, just the remote.
You'll get money back, trust me. People lose those. Oh, is that Mo back in it? No, that's
I know, because honestly, we lose ours all the time. And I thought, oh, if these are universal. There he is. Okay, he's back.
All right. Tell me what happened, Cameron. Did you find something?
Oh, no. I was just saying that the reason I picked this up was hoping it had higher resale value, this second generation Apple TV, but also we lose this remote all the time. And so I thought, oh, maybe I'll just sell the unit and we'll keep the remote if they're universal. But I don't know. I think I'll just try to sell it all together for like $20.
And then if you lose yours in the process, take it out of the SKU and just keep it.
That's true. So anyway, I'm gonna get to listing it.
Well, let's see if Mo can say something.
Something. Can you hear me yet?
Is that you, Mo?
Yeah. No,
I can hear him.
Oh, good. So did Cameron's thing work?
I didn't hear what Cameron said. Actually, I got cut out there a little bit. I just came in.
Again, Cam.
He's fine.
Look at him. He's like, yeah, he's fine.
Oh my goodness.
What's the dude? He's like, yeah, whatever.
No, I figured out what it was because my son, he also does like YouTube and stuff, and he has like a voice mod, so it messes with his voice. So that's what the sound. For whatever reason, it wasn't picking up my mic.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
I don't know. Cameron gave you a recommendation. You go back and listen to it, but it's something about the camera setting or something. There was this. Anyway, that's actually what it is. Yeah, you have to go in and change it. It was that's
the wrong one.
It's funny because he was telling you, but you may have not had the anyway. So you got to figure it out. And it's funny because he's like, yeah, he figured it out. I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
He's way ahead of me.
He went to go focus. Are you listing right now, or what's going on?
I am. I slept in today. It's like 10 o'clock my time.
I slept in only maybe like a half an hour or an hour more than I wanted to, but this cold weather's weird.
It's starting to pick up here a little bit. It's in the mid 60s now.
Yeah.
It jumped like 20 degrees. So that was pretty cool.
I think this week we're supposed to like the lowest it's going to get is like maybe high 40s or 50s.
Let me see. What's the weather going to be like? Weather chat's always fun. Let's see here. Yeah, it's in the 50s right now. So it's a little bit colder than yesterday, but still. You can tolerate 50s. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't like it when it drops below 45. Gotcha. It starts to, 35 to 45, then it's, 54 degrees right now. And it's going to be like this pretty much all week, maybe high 40s later on. Yeah. So there's the weather forecast for the Sacramento area. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from Mo. Mo's weather report. Yep. But you doing okay, bro? I am. So I'm just doing kind of I'm trying to get myself going because I know once I get on my little hamster wheel, I start like, I'll take photos or whatever, just get the dress going. And then at the end of the night, it's like, it's got to be complete. You know what I mean? Yeah. With me, I have to do one thing. I'm very, I don't know. I have to just do pictures or I have to just do drafts and then that's it. Otherwise, I'll get flummoxed. I'll be all over the place. But I see Leroy still here. I don't know if does Leroy just jump on and off just depending on what's going on with it. I guess Leroy's he was driving. I didn't want to scare him off. I was just Leroy's been having phone issues. So I think he's trying to figure that out right now. Like his phone is not letting him do this, that, and the other. So I don't know if he's getting a new one or what. I just wanted to say hi real quick. Bad Wolf's in the house, you guys. Her name is Susan. So say hello. Hello. You guys, she's a good friend of a friend and a friend. Susan is awesome. She's out of the UK. Just wanted to acknowledge her and welcome her. Where in the UK are you from? Have you there. She'll tell you in a minute. Susan, let Mo know because he lived in the UK once, but we told him he can't live there anymore. Yeah, been banned. So I'm sorry, you said you are listing though, right? I am listing. I shouldn't technically right now. I'm going through I go through my defects first. Hopefully I don't have any, but that's the first thing I start with. Then I go to offers and then I start listing. So that's what I'm doing right now. What do you mean defects? Like I go into, let me see here. As soon as I
Where it
log on
says-
eBay, it says help and contact.
Oh,
And then I go in and I check. It says there's a big green thing that pops up and it'll say like request to remove defects. And I go in there.
oh,
and
you mean? I don't
Yeah, I
get
always look
those, dude.
I mean, I don't get very many. Like I have none right now I'm looking at. But every now and then you do. I heard, I
You mean
didn't
like
read it.
something new you listed? Is it something new you've listed?
Well, you can look at both. You can look at your current cycle. You can look at the future cycle. It lets you look at both of those. So, and eBay's been pretty good recently. They've been getting rid of them because of, COVID and weather and all that. So,
Do you see what Susan wrote, Bad Wolf? I don't know how to pronounce that. Leicester?
Leicester.
Leicester? Okay.
She's from Leicester. Okay. All right. I don't know if she watches the Premier League. They're doing pretty well. Well, Leicester City is.
I didn't know Save Here First is from the UK. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I think if you are who I think you were on Derek and Regina's channel, I think. Help me out. Help me remember. I'm so bad with everybody here. But, and she said oh yeah, I'm just about to do some listings. The first one is the hard. She's right about that. What do you think about that, Mo?
That's awesome.
The first one is kind of the hardest one to do.
Yeah, just what did they say? Eat that frog, whatever. I've never read the book, but I've heard the phrase.
Oh yeah, I love that book. That's a good book. Yeah.
So you probably read it. I haven't read. I read the title.
I read a couple chapters. It is just about like swallow that frog, I think, or something like that. Whatever. The hell it's called.
Well, you would know more than me because I just read the title.
I used to work in a bookstore that sold those type of books.
Oh, there you go. I worked in a bookstore too, but I spent most of my time eating candy bars and drinking soda. That was like first year of college, second year of college.
Oh Lord.
That was a fun job though.
Yeah, it was. Those are fun. And you meet the weirdest people too.
Oh, I met everyone. I met this guy that claimed to be best friends with Will Smith back in the 90s. And he did a really good. I mean, I have no idea if verifying that or not, but he did a really good job of explaining how they lived on the same street. They went to the same this, that, and the other. He described his face, his height, like stuff they used to do. I'm like, okay, cool. I hope that's true.
You're like, okay, do you want an award? Here's an award.
Exactly.
Here's an award. Yeah.
It's funny when if you've ever worked at a cash register where you're really close to another cash register and you're sitting there for like 8 hours, you got to talk to the guy next to you. So that's what happens. You get stuck talking.
Sometimes, but they lurk, and like another customer wants your attention or needs help or something. They're sitting there, blah 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 blah, and you're like, okay, can you move aside? It's like, you remember Clerks?
Yes, I love Clerks.
Yeah.
I remember one time we wrote the screenplay for Clerks because we were waiting. Back in the day, people actually had to stand in line and get their books. So we had to stand in line at another college bookstore and get our books. And we read the entire screenplay out loud. Me and my friends were passing the book down. It's pretty out there. If people haven't watched Clerks, then they don't know what I'm talking about, but there's a lot of interesting material in there, shall we say.
Yeah, the guy, I can't remember his name that created that show, but yeah, he's a character.
Yeah.
Just read the title.
Oh, who lived in Croydon? I used to go to the Tesco's in Croydon. Croydon's like a little part of South London. And I think, what's his name? Zahir was from Croydon.
Okay. Z is? Yeah.
Yes, I think he was. I could be wrong, but yeah, Croydon, I used to go there all the time. We used to go shopping there. Like my mom would get her fruit and veg.
So it's like, okay.
At the market, like they had like kind of like a farmer's market type. Well, everything's a market over there.
Like the markets in Europe. Yeah, I love those markets in Europe though. Those are the best. Oh, come back.
Yeah.
I got to get a zebra printer. That's another thing this year. I'm gonna
look for a deal because they can be pricey sometimes, but they will save you a lot of money in the long run.
Well, here's the other thing: is there's a couple types. I think was it on your show one day in the morning? Like we're well, anyway, I was talking to Leroy, and he had one. Remember, and it was like, but it was for the Amazon type or something like that.
Oh, he had a Rollo. I think he had a Rollo. Was it Dymo or Rollo? One of those. It was,
Oh, is
yeah,
that what it was?
I think so. Yeah. And then he didn't like it. Yeah. I mean, it depends. Rollos and Dymos are good, especially if you're doing Amazon. They're really good.
Well, but this wasn't really used for labels. It was more for like the SKUs for Amazon. I didn't need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's look up. Let's see if we can get a zebra. Because zebras are I always recommend, and I don't know if this is possible, if you can try and open up a UPS account, and they used to give them for free. That's where I got mine. I got like 3 or 4 of them over the years. But I heard they don't do that anymore. Either FedEx or UPS account. Yeah, they're going for between 80 and 150, 200 bucks, zebras on eBay right now. Nice. Is that from, wait, I know this is from that cartoon that there's 3 girls in it.
Yep.
Powder Puff, something
you
like
got
that.
Power, and then it's Puff. Yeah.
Puff, yeah.
I was going to give you a hint. I'm like, what's the opposite of weakness? Power.
There you go.
What's the opposite of puff? Straight. That's a British joke. That's bad.
Puff, puff, give. There you go.
Oh, Lord. All right. Yeah, I got some really good items. I got to get this stuff listed. It's crazy. And then I didn't even know. I forgot I bid on something. And all of a sudden I got this like email that you won. I'm like, oh crap! Now I gotta like cough up $50, but it was gonna be like 38, and then after taxes and shipping, they charge another $8. But I'm gonna get my money back. I'm probably gonna only make $30 off of a $50 investment because it's worth about. Yeah, but I'm gonna list it high so that when the low balls sell low, I'm hoping that mine will sell for 99 or more because I need to make at least 99 or more on it. But it's an old cookbook I got a while back. I haven't even opened it. Yeah. Maybe I'll open that while I'm here with you. Keep listening, bro. What are you listing right now?
I am shirts, actually. I'm still going through a backlog of, I had a bunch of North Face t-shirts that were sitting. So I ripped them all off and lotted them up. And so I'm relisting all of those.
Okay.
I'm trying to get stuff out of my garage. So when I actually move back in there, when I move the camera back in there, I'll actually have room.
It'd be nice if you got it down to like, I don't know how many bins of clothes you have, or just, one, just put it off in the corner. And then,
yeah, probably about 20 or so bins right now.
Oh, okay. You're cleaning your garage so you can put the stuff in there, or what?
The way I'm doing it, I started off by just inventorying everything. And then I said, you know what, why am I inventorying stuff that I should be lotting up anyway? So I'm going by category, grabbing all of these types of shirts, lotting them up. So now I've got less listings, and they're all kind of in one area. And once I get done with that, then I'm actually going to go through and double check if I'm missing an inventory. Every year I go through and I find listings that just disappear.
You keep saying that. I'm like wondering are you sure you got to be deleting them, dude? I was thinking about that. Maybe. You might be deleting them. You think you delete stuff accidentally?
The only thing I can think of is that, when an item goes past 30 days, or an item, let's say it sells, but they don't buy it, right? And it has that thing that says, do you want us to relist this for you? I have a feeling that it's not getting relisted, maybe.
Oh, and then it falls out, like it just goes away after a while. Yep,
exactly. Okay. I have a lot of people that, I don't know there should be a new word. It's not buying. They buy but don't pay. We need a new term for that. Like click buy, but they don't actually purchase the item.
Oh, there's also like if you win, especially like in an auction, once you win it, they wait for you to go into pay mode instead of so people have been bitching and moaning, like saying, oh, well, they should just have it automatically, have their credit card and da-da-da-da. Yeah, they're not going to. Look how this person, that was really smart. She put it in this is not the box it goes into, but I like it because I don't know about you, but I recycle supplies.
Oh, yeah, as much as I can.
Padding, but it's funny. She only padded it on one side. Luckily, this book is in pristine. So here's the book to look at. Here's my bolo for you guys. There's only 14. You guys find this. It's sold during the months of like I think August, September, and October, somewhere maybe a little before, a little after that, sold for over $250.
Nice.
It's going back down to like 150. There, a lot of people are selling them. For some reason lately, I've been able to like sneak in and like buy these for $50. When you go to a garage sale, you find this for like maybe $5, at the most. I bought them for like only $1 or $2.
Lubbies.
Lubies, they call it.
Is it Lubies? I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Lubies.
No, I mean, I'm everybody I've ever talked to says Lubies, and it's like that's been in the vocab since the '80s, I think. Yeah.
Lubies. Okay, shows you what I know about cooking. Or is
No,
it
it's a
recipes
southern,
or is it
it's a
cooking,
southern
or-
thing. Well, it was a restaurant. It was like a cafeteria. I didn't like their food. Let's see what some people are saying here. Okay, got that printed. Oh, come on. Okay, that's packed. Here's a bad thing. Well, as soon as I list that, I can make my potential money, get my $50 back on top of hopefully another 50 minus fees.
Nice.
Maybe
Yeah,
40
you'll get
bucks.
that.
Yeah. It was funny because it was one of those things where I put it in my search engine, so it keeps emailing me that. Then I went, as soon as I found out about it, I bid on it, but I outbid somebody else, and he never came back and outbid me. They probably went off and bought it or something like really cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clear all those. Okay, good. We're fluctuating in terms of numbers. Let me see. I know Larry, you still there, dude? How's it going? I don't know what Gravity Goods was talking about. He's something about when people do that. I forget what were we talking about. Who knows? Hemlock Lady Mercantile. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you. Hey. Howdy, howdy. If you're still there, thanks for staying. Hi. So Save Here First is from Croydon. That's the neighborhood you said you would shop at?
Yeah. It wasn't too far from me, probably like 5 miles away.
Cool.
Croydon.
Just want to say hi to a couple of people. I see. Okay, good. Cajun's still hanging out. And I think Cali is still in the background. Say hi. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you guys. All right, now I can start listing. Good. Ooh, this is the hard part because I threw all my packages on top of. Let's just do it. Let's list.
Do it.
Do it, dude. I'm glad you jumped on because I know you know the spiel. It's either we talk or don't talk.
Exactly. No, it's hard to do this. I don't know how you can do it. You and Leroy can do it. I can't do a live listing by myself. I just get awkward.
I can. It's just I like the other day I got in a good mood. Like what I did was I found out that I was supplementing human activity with the TV in the background while I had a YouTube video on or music or something. Usually it's music, kind of on a quiet note, and then I'll have the TV on in case there's something that. Because I watch a show and I only watch like highlights of this one show because it's like, most of the show is like 3/4 dumb. And then all of a sudden they get to the heightened sense of it,
Yeah.
So I've been finding these sometimes at the bins. If the ladies are really nice, they don't say anything. I'll throw like glass in here just to kind of contain it. And I'll end up keeping these. If they go, most of them, they say, you got to take it out and you got to weigh it. And I'm like, here, just keep it, and I'll put them in these bags. And I always keep bags with me.
Yeah.
But I'll use these. I have 2 of these down below right here on my shelf. And I just before I started the live today, Mo, I had that thing filled with stuff I listed last couple days. So yeah. Let me be quiet and let you list for a little bit. I'm gonna take some pictures.
Nice. I think what I need to do is make my listing, because right now when I list, you can just see my face and me typing. Maybe I get a second camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. I don't know. Make it more interesting somehow.
Are you thinking about doing something like that? Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I probably won't, but we'll see.
I think like in a live like this where you're a guest or something, I think it's fine. You know, people will just they'll wait for us to talk, or they'll add. We'll just have to look up and say hey once in a while.
That's true.
So I found this yesterday. These were like $1 each. They want. I said yeah. I went ahead and paid an extra $1 for not this particular one, but it was like a little larger. I have like 4 wolves here, and I'm telling you, dude, every time I've listed 3 wolves in the last 4 months, boom, they sell. So like I pay not much, but I got it to put it in a wall. These things, as I was going through, where's that bag of stuff? I want to show you something I found. I found some new toys.
Oh, there you go. That's always fun.
Well, I thought I brought them in the house. Now it's in this hellhole here. There they go. It's like right there, right in front of me. So when I went there, I asked them, how much do you want for these? I probably paid up a little bit, but I got her to give me 4 of these. So she wanted $5 each for these.
Okay.
This one came up a better comp of like about 15 to 18 bucks. This particular one.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. There it is. I can't even see it. So she left the clearance thing on it. It's like she already, she paid whatever. I know she didn't pay $5.99 but this one I thought was going to be a lot more, and this is the one that wasn't going for very much. But anytime I see him, I got him because I have one more of him in the back from the 90s. So I'm thinking about making like a lot one day and just, these she wouldn't go lower than 5. So how much? So I asked her, how much for those 5? I said, well, are these a little less because they're smaller, But the thing was, the comps on these were great. These were like 15 to 18 bucks too.
What I always do for stuff like this,
it was
something Cyberverse. Yeah, I always go $29.99.
It's called. But don't forget that. Type in Deception. You got the right. It's Megatron Deception Hasbro. That'll pull it up. Yeah. So they're a little bent. That's the only thing I got to say in the cardboard, but I'm not worried about it. But these are like super. I haven't seen these in a while, but these were going good, dude. So basically, she gave me all 4 of these instead of 5 each. She gave me them all for 15 bucks. So I was like, and I looked at them and I was like, I think they go to the bins, but she didn't get these at the bins. I could tell you.
Well, because I can see a Target sticker on there, and those go to Goodwill a lot, so it could be the bins.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's true. Who knows? But nonetheless, this guy, he does it about once a month, and he always has like really good antiques at his place, which I bring to the flea market. So I'm getting to know him, and I found out his name is David, but I overheard his kids say that, and I'm like, is your name Dave? And he goes, yeah. I was like, because what happened was I went up and I was short $2. And I said, let me put the 2 plush back. And he goes, just take them. And I'm like, no. And he's like, just take them. I said, well, next time I see you, I said, your name's Dave, right? And he's like, yeah. He kind of looked at me like, how do you know? I said, I've been to your garage sales before in the past. I bought, and I told him what I bought. He goes, oh, okay. So he couldn't remember if he told me or not. I didn't say you didn't tell me or whatever. I just said, you're Dave. And he's like, yeah. I said, I'll bring you $2 next time. I said, I will come back because I see I go to the treasure map thing. And he's like, oh, you use that? And I'm like, yeah. I said, I'll come back. I'll give you a couple bucks. I said, okay.
That's good.
He's a nice guy.
Everyone.
Yeah, I tell you, he's like, and he just said, I wouldn't worry about it. But when I found these, he had a whole box of these. None of them were red lines. Actually, no, it's not a red line, but it is the General Lee, and it wore off the top, which is probably a good thing. The rebel flag.
I used to have a big version of that as when I was a kid. Is that kind of it's not kit, but it's kind of that type of.
Yeah, it is. It's Knight Rider, but it's the. Remember when they made another show about him? It's called Knight Rider 2000.
Oh, gotcha. I wondered because I can. Oh, does that say Knight Rider? Yeah.
It does say. God, I can't. It won't focus in. How do I get this to focus? Just keep going at it.
I always see Louie puts his hand up and he focuses his hand, and then.
Oh, let me do this like that.
And then you kind of go back slowly, and hopefully eventually it'll focus, and then you try whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe somebody else does better than me. I have a really bad camera.
He's got a camera. I got a
camera with me.
Oh, you know what? Might help it.
Light. It probably don't have enough light in there. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit.
It's still blurry. So long story short, it says Night 2000, and I looked at the bottom. Something Key Cars Company, but it says 1982. So they're definitely, guess what they're writing? They're stealing off of that show. So,
Yeah.
but it's got one of these things in the back. So I figured he gave me both of these for $1. I said that's worth a chance, you know.
Right.
It's definitely ripping
car. Like Matchbox, or who's it made by?
That's the thing. That's the other reason I wanted it was like the tires are like, look at how the tires.
Oh, is it one of those that you pull back and it goes?
No, unfortunately, it's not. Oh, you're right. There's
Like if
a
you hold
spring.
it, put it down, and it's got a spring in there.
Yeah, there's a spring in there. You're right. Like it goes into something and it punches it out or something. Oh, is that what that? Oh,
because I'm looking at a listing right now. This guy has it for $13.50 plus shipping.
You're
Another
quick.
guy has it for $25, and there's actually a card that goes with. Is there a place for you to insert like a plastic thing?
Right there. There's a little, and you can't see it, but inside that is a spring.
Yeah. Okay. So usually it comes with. Make sure there's an orange. I'm looking at another listing, $25. It comes with a little plastic key, I guess, or something. It looks like.
So I should look out for the key then, huh?
You can sell it without the key. There's somebody. Let's see how many solds.
Do me a favor, if it's not too much, just cut and paste the address bar and throw it in the Instagram to me if you can. But yeah,
Sure.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. But yeah, I'm glad I got it because sometimes people have the keys and maybe they don't have this. I don't know.
This is why I like vintage stuff, especially if you have a year or a company name or something.
It's called Kidco. It's the company 1982. Yep. Made by Macco or something. Let me get this. Man.
Yeah.
MACAO.
Like the one that I've seen that I've passed up, I shouldn't have. A couple of years back, I found the big kit car. Has a big orange box. I could have bought it for like $30-$40. I said, nah, that's too much. That goes for like $200-$250 if you have the box too.
Does this did it say Burnin? It's called Burnin, not with a G. Burnin Key Cars, like.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on, I have it.
IN, yeah, and it's by Kidco.
Kidco Burnin Key Car Night 2000 with key. So 1:64. Here, I'm gonna give you somebody else's listing. He sold this with the. I'm gonna send it to your Instagram.
With the key.
Yeah. This is with the key though, but at least you can just still strip the keywords.
Yeah.
Just say,
hey, Lewis
as
is
no key included or whatever. I put it up for at least $20. Hold on,
it's no, not Madco, Kidco. Madco would be good too. Is that true, Adam? Well,
cool. I just sent you the link.
Let me go back and look here. Okay. Now I got too much light in my eyes. Oh, cool. Thanks, Kameron.
Yeah. See, as soon as you say toys, and I'll be like, hey, let's take a look.
So do you think they're definitely, you think it's from that, they're just ripping off the Knight Rider? Yeah, because they didn't put Knight Rider. They just said Night 2000.
No, here's the thing with toys.
When did Knight Rider come out? I can't remember.
Sometimes they had more than one company distribute different things. Like one would be for the TV show, one would be for.
But it's not Knight Rider. It's Night 2000. And there was, I remember when the Knight Rider went on and like.
You are correct. Because I just saw their Star Wars is the best for this. They have so many knockoff versions. They don't call him Luke Skywalker. They'll call him.
Was that you who did the video? Did you do the video with that thing that the eyes move, or it was like a Darth Vader? Is that you did the video? Yeah. I love that. I love that. That was.
They call him like Jaru or something like that, and it's basically a knockoff Darth Vader. And it's really light when you feel it. It's like super light plastic. Like it was, it's totally knockoff. But people like that stuff because they're not going to have like billions made like regular did.
I didn't even look inside the back, and usually I'm a detailed person. I just saw them and I went, "How much do you want for these?" Because I cherry picked them. The rest were like, they were old, but they're all scratched up. They were not red lines. You know what the red line are, the tires.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been burned a lot with red lines. I don't know Matchbox that well, And I've got red lines
Matchbox.
before.
I didn't realize they're from Britain. Most of them. I forgot. I thought they made some in the US, but they're all British. But I have some antique ones from the '60s. But
The red
granted,
lines.
they made.
Okay.
No, they're not red lines. That's the thing. They're just Matchbox company.
Just older guy.
Red
Okay.
line is strictly Hot Wheels, but
Yeah,
they're
I'm
like
sorry.
from the '60s to the '70s.
Yeah. So my knowledge with that is not the best, and I've been burned a little bit because I bought like a giant thing. I got like 50 cars, and they were older,
look
but
at
they
this
were not
one
worth
here.
anything.
This is the guy I was just gonna mention to you, Harry Humsta. So he came into my live one day. Go back and watch one of my lives, and I was getting excited. I bought all these little baggies, and they were like 6 to 7 and maybe 8 if I was lucky.
Yeah.
Dude, and like at least 1 or 2 red lines per bag. And after
Nice.
I got off the show with him, he goes like, "How many did you find?" Now, like, I think I got about 10. I actually had like 12 or 13 because there was 2 more
Okay.
bags I didn't.
Okay.
I thought I opened them all, and he was nice enough to. He was busy, but Harry is awesome. Like he's the guy that knows about this stuff. If you ever get a chance, watch his show. He knows his stuff. Yeah.
Harry's like the most laid back guy. It's hilarious.
Well, yeah. Oh no, he can get excitable. He has got a new video. It's really cool. He found this Coca-Cola car. Really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This buyer already bought and returned the item. I didn't notice the name until after I sent the counteroffer. Oh, does anybody know how to contact a buyer after the counteroffer is sent? Yes. Okay, so Adam, the way I've done it is you got to go back to messages sometimes. That's why I it's really weird. Yeah, when they do that offer setting, they kind of hide the name, but while I'm in there, I always grasp the name and somehow bookmark it because it's weird. Once in a while, but if they buy it, you should be able to go back into the buy section and you should be able to see what do they call it when they buy something? There's like the see details. You should be able to go in there and see their name and that.
Yeah,
check
it
that.
should be.
Sorry, I was answering a question to this.
No. That's a good thing to know because that is annoying.
And then you go.
I think you can go in.
Yeah, those are
kind
of weird scenarios. Yeah.
I think you can go in during a certain amount of time and actually cut it off. Like if you just sent that offer, you can retract it, I believe, if you go into the offer page. I could be wrong though, but
yeah, you have to do before they do anything. You could just cancel the whole transactions and stuff or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because every now and then I see, I hate to say it, but it's with zero feedback people sometimes, and you go in and you look and yeah.
All right. Can I complain?
Go for
it. That was a long pause. He's like, do I have to hear it?
I think it's my
no, it's not really a complaint. You are starting to break up a little bit. Yeah.
Am I? Okay. I think that's it. If it is,
you're getting a little choppy,
and I'll jump off and jump back on.
Jump on, jump off real quick because you got a little choppy.
All right.
Jen's Closet. Hey, good to see you, Jen. Good to see you. Good to see you. She's like, just delete and relist the item. Oh, that's a good way to do it too. Yeah. She's just like, cancel the whole doggone transaction. That's good. Does retracting an offer hurt my eBay seller score? Wow, that's a good question. Let's ask Mo. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mo. Mo, did you see that question?
I didn't, but if it's on the screen, does retracting an offer hurt my eBay seller score? I don't believe so because no tracks. I could be wrong, but I don't think because the transaction hasn't taken place. But
I would think. I mean, if they do, like keep score, who knows? But I would write eBay Marketplace on Facebook and see what they say.
Yeah, because I think it has to be tied to something. It has to be tied to a transaction. Offers.
$20. $20, dude, and they're from 2010.
Somebody sold it for that much?
They're asking. I'm gonna see how much they sold them. Boy, you went right to the. Well, okay. Here's the thing: is when you go to. I mean, I'm gonna say something you already know. when you go to sold comps, you go to your comps, see what they're selling for. When you go to your sold comps, don't just look at the lowest price. Go down to recent first, meaning it'll tell the recent day. Because sometimes if you follow trends and patterns in sales, sometimes it's like Christmas time. Anytime before November, all Christmas stuff starts trickling up. But sometimes with a pattern of a toy, it's subject upon availability. Like all the clearance of everybody who lowballed, there's only like 4 or 5 guys that are like, yeah, I want the lowest price. Give it to me quick, sell it. Because they got it, whatever, And once that does, sometimes all the high prices start selling. There's that tension point. So what I found is I'm sorting it from the end date recent and this it also gives you an idea is when was the last time it sold? It's already what is today? 17th? 1 month ago. Less than on Christmas Day, one sold for $11.99 plus $7.50. So that right there tells you it sold for same price, 20. But early in December, it only sold for $17.99, only $2 difference. So the average price is between 18 and 20. So, and that's a good thing to know.
And
it's about one every 3-4 weeks.
Another way to tell if an item doesn't sell if an item doesn't sell very much on eBay, go check Amazon. Even if you don't list on Amazon, go look at the sales rank. If you see like a super low Amazon sales rank, that means it's selling fast, obviously. So, I mean, that doesn't mean you have to sell it there. Doesn't mean you have to that's velocity. That just means it's selling fast, most likely. But like you said,
so now I just avoid the stats of Amazon. Yeah, because I don't sell Amazon. I mean, I get what you're saying in theory, but to me, it's like right now I only got 2 of them, and I'm only selling on eBay, so I gotta go by eBay rates. Ranks. But you're saying just to see if you should raise the price, or just
if you can find not even that, just because like if you couldn't find enough info, maybe you don't find anything on old eBay sold. There's only 1 or 2 of them sold. You're trying to figure out, is this selling fast? Is this gonna sit? So try another site just to see. Maybe it's being sold there, especially if it's a vintage item. But then again, obviously eBay is a lot better for vintage stuff than Amazon is. But
I mean, like newly packed when it's like got the UPC and stuff, it's like this. Amazon, there'll be people on Amazon that would rather sell it there, especially like you said, when the ranks are good.
It will just fly.
Yes, sir. But I did good yesterday. I didn't really want to go out, but I had to go get some good stuff. So.
Nice.
All right. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm taking pictures back here. So.
Yeah.
No light. And today it's just about get it up there because I want to list these as fast as I can.
I think that's the main thing. Just get it up there.
Get them going. I'm so glad I got my new camera because even though I'm using that I need to start using this. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Next time I do my live, I got to remember to use this cheapy phone.
Yeah.
Because the other one, it takes pictures quicker, and if I need to look up stuff, it's quicker. Faster processor. Are you a person that don't like to get your fingers in the picture? I don't care if I'm holding it up to show a detail.
Oh, you mean like your finger, like in the picture or something, or?
Yeah. Does it bother you that much?
Maybe it bothers me. It doesn't bother me in somebody else's listing as long as I can see the item. Couldn't care less. It bothers me for my own pictures only because if I feel like I can, yeah. But
so for your presentation, you're like, no.
For me, I would try not to, but sometimes it's nearly impossible. And then sometimes you're talking about perspective too. You want to show like, this is what it looks like in my hand. So there's a reason sometimes to actually do that. So kind of depends on what you're taking a picture of.
That's a good point.
So I would say the main thing is the item visible clearly? And that's what you need to worry about. Not, oh, it has to have a white background or it has to, no, is it clear? Can people see it? Can you get a return because they can say, oh, I can see that. That's what you want to avoid. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm more about like showing the details. Like when I got something like this that I can barely get in there and show what it is inside, like, so I can't help it with the glare. I still take a picture with a little bit of a glare spot because I'm like, sorry.
My pictures are terrible. They really are. They're not good.
But I always do that. I always show like, that's what you're buying. So I show them the picture in the back, which is kind of like if you're at the store in Walmart and there's so many lights, you're like, I can't even see what's in it. You know, the same kind of, to me, it's the same idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice thing is I got 2 of these. That's 2 listed.
Well,
maybe somebody will buy them both. I hope somebody has a twin.
They'll buy them both. And especially once the first one goes, the second one will go.
I meant at once. Like, I hope there's a twin, you know?
Yeah.
I got to buy for Jimmy and Mark because then they'll fight over it. They got to have their own toys. Yada, yada. What else could I put? Transformers, Cyberverse, Megatron. They got it all in there. I only got 4 more spaces. Do you usually list on Sundays?
I try to list a little bit each day, at least. On the weekends, well, I'm treating this weekend slightly different because the kids are off. They got a 3-day weekend. So today is like a day that, you know, it's kind of like an extra day I have tomorrow. So usually not as much. I'll cut it short.
So you're trying to get as much done.
Yeah, so I can spread it out a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, because I know they'll be running around both days. So actually, that's part of the reason I'm up here, because they're doing like an MLK project downstairs in the office area. So that room is a mess and my garage is a total mess. So I had to move up here.
Okay. But you just go and check in on them.
Oh, I'm good. I don't know what they're doing. I can hear them laughing about something.
But I meant like you can go in and say, hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we don't leave them.
But the wife's home, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're homebodies. We don't really go anywhere.
I'm starting to get like that too, and I think that's why I have to get out and go to garage sales, just to kind of clear. Like Derek and I were talking, we're like, gotta find a time to, you know. He was telling me about movie theaters, and I'm like, oh, I'll never go back to a movie theater.
The last movie I saw was slightly over a year ago. I think we saw. To be honest, we used to go to them a lot because the kids love them.
That's probably the thing you'll miss in the family.
Yeah.
Have you? When it starts to warm up, have you thought about doing like movie night outside with a projector?
My backyard's not the biggest. We could. It's definitely warm enough in the summer. Maybe that's such a cool idea. Actually, we did it a week or 2 ago in the living room. We dragged some mattresses down to the living room, and we did like a kind of a fake camping thing. Like popcorn and like stuff like that. So, but you're still inside the house.
It's important for them, you know.
Yeah. Because you haven't gone anywhere on a trip.
Yeah, but you know, you're changing the pattern, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Anything that changes is good. We didn't go to the snow this year. We wanted to, but
you might be able to still. You're close enough. You can go for the day.
Yeah. That's most likely what I'll do. And if I go around this time when the snow is, I don't know if it's not heavy snow, you don't have to worry about snow tires as much or snow chains. So.
Yeah. It's
We
funny
got
to hear you talk about that because that's the kind of stuff my dad and stuff, we'd always entertain. You have to when you go up in the mountains,
I remember, it was hilarious. We went up, I want to say,
especially when you got kids.
oh yeah. We went up there like 3 years ago, and we hadn't been. This first time the kids, my daughter was maybe 3 years old or something, and then the first time she's seeing snow. So we got up there, it was really good, and then we got snowed in. All of a sudden, it's the biggest like snowstorm in like 20 years. We got stuck up there, and then we didn't have snow tires because they said, "Oh, you don't need them." So we had to scramble to find those, extend the hotel trip, and we were there for like, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days or something. On the way back, taking off the snow tires.
Wow.
Yeah, we have to take them. You have to take them off basically on the freeway because after you get out about 20 miles away from like Tahoe, there's no need for them. So you get off on. I didn't know you have to take them off basically on the freeway there. So that was the first time I was doing that, and then so that was an experience.
Was it crowded with people?
Yeah, actually, they had to have this. I don't know what it was. This giant snowplow with these giant orange like flags drive in front of people so they could see how to get out of there because it was like completely foggy and snowing, and it was like, and people like me that can't drive in the snow properly like probably cause an accident if they didn't do that. So
Yeah, it's hard to plan trips like that. My dad, I've driven in blizzard storms. It's crazy at times.
I mean, I wouldn't call this a blizzard, but it was definitely hard to see. You get that? You don't get that in Texas, do you? I mean,
North Texas they do, not really central. We had snow here last week.
I saw that. Somebody posted that like near you. Yeah,
so weird, but it didn't stick but like a day. But it was cold, man. It was coming down pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm used to
you
like
could feel it in your bones.
Oh yeah. Snow is. I mean, I grew up with snow, but I grew up with a very little bit of snow because in London it snows. It's like an inch, so it's very little. But after
every time I hear London and snow, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just go ahead. Nice. Good to go. No, all I was saying is it doesn't snow that much there.
Well, he's a little dingy here, but like I don't feel like getting the cleaner out or anything, but it's not like terrible. It's just more like dusty kind of looking, but I cleaned it up as much as I could. Like I got a thing and took off any like in case I hate when there's hairs on it and stuff. It's gross.
Yeah, I hate that too. And that happens a lot with me.
Sterilizer and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then another thing I do is actually rather than spray, if you have wipes, like not Clorox wipes, but like the other wipes you have, they're a little bit damp. They're not wet. So that's good. Like if you don't really want to touch it, you can just wipe it off. It's not going to leave a smell. It's not going to make it damp.
Yeah.
But just enough to get off.
Cleans it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, totally missing out. I think Adam asked, does anybody sell a VCR or VCR combos? Have you ever had to get out a stuck tape? Do you have to take it apart? Sometimes you can get the screws out and loosen it just a little bit without taking it apart, and somehow kind of pull it up. It'll pop up.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't sell too many of them. I have in the past.
Hey, Jennifer. Hello.
Hey, Jennifer. How goes it?
I like what Jen from Jen's what do you call it? Closet Gems said. That's kind of interesting. I love that talk you and your buddy do on Tuesdays. I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna have an interesting one on Tuesday. I haven't even put up the thumbnail. It's completely off the wall this time. Not about a movie or like a song or anything like this. So this is the whole point is I'm thinking of pulling the tape off. So,
I don't remember his name.
Paul. His name's Paul.
This guy's name is Paul?
Oh, I thought you were asking about the guy that I do the show with. That guy, I have no idea.
Oh no.
Say powder. I mean,
So,
I
I'll
don't
just
know.
look it up real quick. I was
It
like,
might be
what's
Paul. I mean,
Paul?
if it wouldn't be funny if his name was Paul. I think it's Monkey.
Oh
I don't know.
my video is like on major delay.
I
You're
think.
starting to go in and out a little bit. It
Yeah.
might be, I don't know. Maybe the kid. Go ahead.
No, I think what you just said actually, because I've noticed that I can
Fine.
hear them, so they're probably online. The more people that get online, the worse it gets. So if it gets too bad, let me know. I'll jump off because I know that's annoying.
Oh, you're not bothering me. You're fine. Oh, you know what? And if you want to give it a break too, you can always put yourself off the video for a little bit. It takes the bandwidth off, right?
Yeah, I could do that.
I would stay on. You're fine. You're not talking that much anyway.
Okay.
Surprised there's 16 people hanging out. Is that you?
Don't know.
I heard a woo woo.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I think my computer's doing. Might be my computer trying to sneak in and listen to what we're talking about.
Oh no, it's
Spying on us, dude.
NWO. There, Big Brother, man.
Crap. I just listed a book and I can't find it. Oh man, what is wrong with this system? I think I'm gonna have to do like you, Mo, and go through inventory because I'm losing stuff.
Yeah, it happens to me every year. The more you list, the worse it gets.
The only thing I can think is that sometimes I don't know that I'm doing it, but I double list it by accident. You ever do that?
I have definitely done that. It's like all of the above. It's one of those things. Something happened, but it's annoying it nonetheless.
Okay. Give me a second, then I want to hear what you're going to say. Watch out. We do have a delay, I noticed. I just got an offer on something I found at the Goodwill bins, and I probably paid $3, and it's close to £2. It's a St. Louis baseball red hoodie jersey.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm asking for it. I got to go back and look real quick. Okay, I have it for $34.75, and it is free shipping. But let me see real quick. He's asking me. He just wrote. He goes, didn't even say hello. Didn't say excuse me. He just says, "Would you sell used sweatshirt for $25?" It's not a sweatshirt. It's a hoodie.
I love when they ask these questions.
Yeah, I don't know. He wants.
You have offer on, right? Do you use offers?
No, I don't do offers most of the time. I don't really, but I can reply back with an offer. Because he wrote me and there's two buttons: says reply or reply with an offer.
Just reply.
Should I go up a little bit and risk that he's not going to buy it?
I would go back with the 25, and they should know that shipping is not included, because I always get this thing where they say, I want to buy this, but I want to pay shipping or something like that. So, and if that sounds like it's over £1, I'm guessing. So
there's no shipping. It's free shipping.
Free shipping. Okay, then I wouldn't even worry about that. I would go back with 25, and that's it. Nice and simple.
But I'm gonna have to pay $7 to ship it. $7, $8 for the priority. Yeah. So that's $10 I'm out. So I only made $15. That's not bad, right? $15.
It's not. My whole thing this year is get it out of there. Just sell it.
Yeah. Although it's probably only $5. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably $8 off that I'm a profit that I'm losing. I don't know. Let me do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to offer it to him.
Do it.
Yeah, it's actually 34 and he's asking 25, so it's like barely $9.25, whatever.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah. 25. Decided to take your offer. And then I'm going to put in 4, but he put sweatshirt, but it's a hoodie. I'll put 4 hoodie. If you can't see that it's a hoodie, I even put it in the thing.
Gotcha.
I did put hoodie sweatshirt. So I guess it's kind of a cross. Maybe, whatever. You think, I'm just wondering if you try to come back and go, that's not a sweatshirt, but it's a hoodie, kind of a sweatshirt.
It is. A hoodie's, I mean, that term's only been around for like 10 years. Yeah, I think you're fine. I mean, if he comes back and says that's not, I mean, he asked you about a specific item. So if he comes back and says, oh, that's not what I was talking about, I would, yeah, see, Nick Hill said just take the offer. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Just take it. I mean, if he doesn't pay, then you can't control that, but whatever. It's a bunch of pricks out there that do that all the time.
It. Just do it.
Do it. Just do it, man. Nike, man. Just do it. Yeah,
I need money.
I was really bad about this before. I would say, nah, let me go back and now. If I can not counter, that's always best. Just go back. Hit him with a, accept.
That's why it's good to have people on, and you just kind of get that quick like motivation or nudge.
No, I'm with you. I would, before I'd balk, I'd be like, should I go back? And no, you don't want to. Take the money and run.
Get rid of it. I mean, I'm getting my money back, after fees stuff. So what? It's, a little over $10. It's $13, $14 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's guys on here, big players.
I remember when I found it too.
Yeah. I mean, all I was going to say is, if you're making a profit, go for it.
And move stuff. The funny thing is I normally don't sell these a lot, but I saw some guy grab it and he was looking at it and I kind of got that like, FOMO. And then I went, and then he throws it down and I act like I wasn't going to grab it. And I went, boom. And I grabbed it and I'm like, this is in good shape. And I looked at the comps and I was like surprised. I mean, they're pretty high, but they don't sell as often. So I'm just like, let it out the door. I'm going against like what Trish was asking, but Trish was getting stiff for $20. This is like a $9 difference, and it's going to sit there for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm justifying it right now.
Yeah.
Here it goes. All right. Now I got to go back and just, what I do is if you ever send in an offer, I heard it's better because sometimes they see the offers and they ignore them thinking it's another offer from somebody else. But I write them a follow-up email saying, hey, wanted to let you know, as per our discussion, I agreed. Please remit payment. Then they're like, oh, okay. Yeah. People are like that. Who knows? They could be on there all day.
That is true. I try and do it as fast as possible. The second I get it, if I'm comfortable with it, boom, hit accept. Because otherwise they're off to the races. Somebody else is listening. Yep, I didn't even notice Louie dropped off. Yep. I think I'm the only one here now. Okay, a lot of people.
I don't know. I think it's me, dude. It might be me with the slowing. Maybe I didn't hear you because it might be in my end. It may not be you. So I just got kicked off.
Yeah, I think it's just at least for me. I can hear people in the back. I think they're all going online or watching TV. So in my house, I think it's just my bandwidth's getting cut. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, I can hear you perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Richie from Nightlife. Richie's from the UK too. Last time he saw me go live, then he went and he like took off, went live. I was like, dude, you can come on, Richie, if you want. You can join us. You're welcome to come on for a little bit, hang out. I'll put the link down there. Do I still have it up? Yeah. Yeah, but it kicked me off. I don't know. I was like talking to you and I looked, I'm like, what happened to my screen?
Yeah.
I don't know. Selling something, listing something. We're gonna get some work done today. Get it going. Richie, I put the link in there. You're welcome to jump on and say hey. Hey Nick, how's it going, man?
The term hoodie has only been around for 10 years. I could be wrong, but I don't remember it when I was a kid. Hoodie.
Sorry, Nick. I just saw what you wrote, what Mo was saying. You guys, Mo has the British mentality too.
I'm wrong.
I don't know
hoodie
if you know
came
Mo.
in the 90s.
Mo is, that's Nick.
Yeah, the term hoodie is from the 90s, if anyone's interested.
I love Nick. But he never jumps on my live to say hi. He was on with you know Lainey? She does Big Girls Really Do Cry. She's awesome.
Yeah, I think I saw her on your show.
Yeah, and they were her and a lot of really cool fellows and fellas. The Susan that was here, and they were all playing it's kind of this game. It's a online game. You can project it on your TV, and you got to guess terms, but you can actually add the answers, and then you got to guess who wrote it. Have you know what I'm talking about, that game?
I think so.
Nick, what was the name of that game? If you're still here, or Night's Live, one of you guys. Richie, you're welcome to jump on, dude. Ashley, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Holding down the fort here, Mo.
That's right. Getting some stuff done though. I'm actually editing pictures right now. I'm not listening, but fixing listings.
I love what Nick said. He's like, we're not in the storage business.
That's Jeff Bezos too. Jeff Bezos is like not when he started getting hit for telling people to move inventory. So we're not in the storage business. And he's right.
All right, sent message, sent. Please tell me you pay. Oh, good. It's the same message. Offer sent. Jeff Bezos, huh?
Yes, Jeff Bezos. Miss Dr. Evil himself.
Mr. Bezos. I think he's more like Luthor.
You think? I think he's. I'd say Dr. Evil because he's more like. I could see him giggling. But then again, yeah, maybe. You're talking about like Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor. I can see that.
He's got more of a. What do you call it? you know, he's got that maniacal laugh and stuff.
So you should put that in the chat. Who do you think Bezos
I
is more
just
like?
added Richie. I don't see him. There he is. Hey.
I'm here. You all right?
Hey. Richard, this is Mo.
How's it
Mate.
going?
That's Mo up there.
How are you?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You all right?
I am good.
Yeah. Are you listing?
No, I'm packing. I've got so much stuff to pack. I've got flags from the Viking series, special effects,
Nice.
James Bond stuff. Got
Okay.
some James Bond stacks of notes.
Awesome. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, that's I love that. You guys have such different things that we do sometimes. So I love to see what you guys are selling over the pond. What's that?
That's a flag from the Vikings. I've got loads of them. Someone's bought about 6 of them. They're massive.
Oh, nice.
Your Vikings are different from our Vikings, right?
No, the Viking series, the series Vikings. It's just all the same.
Oh, the TV series.
Yeah,
Okay.
TV series. Yeah.
I never watched it. Was it good?
I've never watched it. Everyone says it's amazing, and we bought a guy bought a lorry load over from Ireland for us, and we'd never watched it. But some amazing flags, and people seem to be snapping them up.
Yeah.
So it's gone a bit mad, and got some helmets from it as well.
That's
from
good.
Vikings.
That's a good problem to have, right?
Yeah. So some
Oh,
helmets
wow.
from Vikings as well. So that's a good thing. I get to dress up.
How have you been recovering since you
Yeah, I'm good. I'm so much better. I mean, I'm smiling anyway, and I'm getting a full sentence out in one breath, which is good. But my lungs are still weak. If I pop out and do something, early on I popped out to do the shopping, and by the time I come back, I felt like I was about 90. But no, it's all good. It's all good. I'm getting so much better than I was. So that's the main thing.
I'm glad. Yeah, because you're missing for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was more worried really about putting content out for my subscribers than I was really about getting the parcels out for my eBay buyers. So that's built up a bit. That's what I'm trying to get on top of now. Really, is all of that. So I'm just packing some DVDs that are going out. But I've got
Just
so much.
pace it, do it like little by little. You'll be fine. Yeah, just constantly wear that mask and clean your hands and just stay safe. You know.
I mean, I've been doing a bit. I've been doing some parcels each day last week, trying to get some out because I did have about 50 or 60 parcels to go out. So I've sort of done all right catching up. It's just there was only 8 that are overdue now, and all the rest are okay. They're within time, so it's not too bad. But yeah, no, I'm still a bit wheezy and breathless, but I'm asthmatic as well. So really, getting that virus didn't help. And my wife works she's a manager of a care home. And I mean, the people in there are elderly anyway, and they've got dementia. But obviously, COVID's got
it all keeps going around, and you guys had a different strain going on too. So you just got to be really precarious right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did your wife avoid it?
Well, she didn't. She got it as well. There was 3 of us in our house that had it. My stepdaughter had it. I think we all had it. All 5 of us. I think the younger 2, my son and stepdaughter, had it as well, but they didn't sort of have the symptoms as bad. But me, my stepdaughter, and my wife all had it, so she couldn't work. She was working from home and just doing it all on the phone. But she's gone in. She had a resident. I mean, in the 90s, I said she gets upset. She gets really attached and obviously loves her job. And there was someone that was 96, 97, died the other day. And you can't really put it down to COVID when it's like that. I mean, they're all dementia sufferers. And she comes home crying and goes to work crying. And there's another one that's, I think, died last night. So and the thing is, she's supposed to work Monday to Friday, but she's worked all day yesterday. And she got called back in at 4:30 this morning, 4:30 a.m.
Okay.
Got home about 3, and by the time I got in, I think about 5, she'd gone back to work. She's working all night now, which is absolutely crazy. The only good thing is at least it means I can get my work done.
Well, that's just it. Yeah. And you gotta, at this point in time, it's all about just figuring out what's going to work best for you guys and how to just keep everybody safe and just, have your regiments in place. It's a weird new normal, isn't it?
Yeah. And the thing is, she's trained. She's doing all the COVID tests now because she's trained to do the actual COVID test as well. So yeah, it's just an unbelievable world. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like being in World War Z. It's it's just a mad pandemic that's worldwide. It's unbelievable. It is like something you'd see in a film.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no words to describe it. I mean, yeah.
No, definitely not. So yeah, it's all we can do is get on, and like I say, I had it for 3 weeks. I was laid here thinking I was going to end up in the hospital in a coma with tubes all down my throat and up my nose, and it was a scary time, but I'm here. I'm still breathing. I'm smiling.
I do think that there's different ways that we contract it, and I do believe that they're like dependent upon your stamina of your health and whatnot. Like, I think we're susceptible in different levels, perhaps. I mean, I'm not a scientist, so what do I know? But this is just, in theory, is from what I read and researched and talked to other people. So it's good. It's a great thing that you're doing better now, but you can see how serious it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's totally serious. It's a scary thing, especially if you get it. It is worrying. I mean, my nan's also 96, and she was in hospital. She went in for her abdomen, and she contracted COVID in there. She was in there for 8 weeks, and she still tested positive after 8 weeks. And they said the only way they could sort her out was to send her home. So what they done was they put hospital bed and commode and everything in her living room, because she's lived on her own since my granddad died in 2000. Yeah, the end of 2000. She's a strong old bird, and she's just soldiered on. But she got home, and within 2 hours of being out of hospital, the carers went in and found her on the floor again. So she's back in hospital again. So it's an absolute nightmare. I've got my brother's got stage 3 advanced throat cancer. We found out in April, just as I was furloughed. So I was taking him to his chemotherapy and his radiotherapy, and now he started another chemotherapy, and I can't go. I haven't been able to go near him. I haven't been able to take him to chemo. He's had to get himself there, and this is the really horrible chemo. I say they tried one chemo, then they done radiotherapy, which I think they can only give you one shot at that. Because his neck really swelled up with a tumour. They can't cut it out because it's in his esophagus. Stage 3 advanced. So, I haven't been able to take him to hospital. So he's had to get himself there because there's, obviously everywhere's locked down, and his immune system having chemo is going to be so low that if he gets it, it'll kill him. So I'm clear of it now. So hopefully in the next week or two, I'll be able to at least go up just to take him to the hospital and stay with him for a day just to make sure he's all right. Louie's dropped out again.
I did go. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. I just realized. Sorry, are you all there? I figured out what happened on my phone. So I didn't have my Wi-Fi on the phone, and all of a sudden my phone started screaming these notices saying you've used too much data. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I went in real quick and pushed the Wi-Fi, and I was like, nope. So we all kind of scattered there. So StreamYard is trying to acclimate with the Wi-Fi. We should be better from now on. I think that was so that might have been my fault, Mo. So.
No, that's okay. I have extreme internet issues, so.
It's better than having extreme anger issues, right?
That's true. Yeah. I'm too laid back for that.
Look what I found. I don't know. I mean, it's nothing new, but I love this. The only reason I got this was it says Microsoft intern.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But it was funny because I found it that day and I was like, I need a hat. And it was still brand new in the bag and I ripped it out. And I went ahead and paid for it, you know, when I bought it at the bins. But I was like, I'm putting this on. It's crazy. It was like a freezer in the bin. You know about the bins, right, Rich?
What's that, mate?
You know about what we call the Goodwill bins? Have you heard about that? The BINS bins?
No.
How would
No,
you
I've
explain it, Mo?
What
I
is it
mean-
like our charity shop bins?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
So like just in like a thrift shop.
Yep. It's just like
Well,
a lot. It's like a bigger warehouse with a
CMO that we have these beverages.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen videos on it, and people go around and just grab stuff and
Yeah.
pay for it in a big load out of all the bins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
have
a
seen
free
it.
roll.
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah, gets a bit mad.
Hey, you
doesn't
guys
it?
hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Yep, can hear.
Where are you?
Hold on, guys. I think I'm having some mic issues here.
I can hear you. This is Richard.
Yes,
This is Cali Reseller Luis.
Louise.
He's, you know him. You see.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's up to something. He's in his car. He's up to no good.
Yep.
Every time you see Krillin in his car, he's off for food. I said
I'm
to,
not talking about him.
when I first saw him, I said to him, "Is your channel a food channel?" Oh, it's a food channel.
Didn't he? He changed his name lately to.
Yeah, to something.
Something else.
Is it long story short or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
No,
it actually should be short story long.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's get some envelopes.
I like what Yakov said is about when we were talking about the virus, and he's like, "At least we don't." What did he say? At least we don't have zombies. To me,
They're
that's
not-
like the predecessor for the whole concept of it. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've not seen that film
One of my
Pandemic
favorite.
yet.
Oh, I've not either. No.
Mm,
It's all. It's not.
Oh, here
It's
it comes.
okay.
yeah. Let's grab an envelope.
Yep, he's back.
Hey.
Hey, fellas.
How's it going?
Good, man. You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Cool.
We
Can you hear us?
before, actually.
Yeah. I can hear you guys now. How's it going, man?
$100. Hope that I sell this for $150.
Well, that'd be nice.
Awesome.
Lubies.
But I ended up buying it online. I did retail arbitrage. So where are you going, Luis?
I actually just left. I'm leaving Target.
Did you go to? Go ahead.
Yeah, look what I found.
Oh, you got them. Are they? What year? This year?
Yeah, it's a 2020. The crazy story about this that there was a kid. He got the last two. And I went up there and he told me, "There's no more, sir." And I said, "Oh, don't worry about it." So what he said, he goes, "Here." He gave me one.
Nice.
So he gave it to me. So when I went up to pay, he was right in front of me. So I paid for his just because he was being generous.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's have a clapping hand. Let's
That is
clap our hands. Yay!
Man. Yeah, man. You got to do that, man. You know.
You got to.
Because what he did for you, you may have a winning baseball card in there. You may have a $500 card. Who knows?
Exactly.
No, actually, what you did there also is I've seen people with, a cart of, they've got everything there. And then people go up to them, "Can I get one?" And they're like, no, I'm not going to give you one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're helping out other resellers as well.
Yep. Exactly.
We sometimes get a bad name.
That's awesome. Did you give him? You should give him your card next time. Say, "Hey, you want to learn about baseball cards and stuff? Watch my
Yeah.
YouTube channel, like and subscribe."
Yeah.
I
Share.
know, right? Well, he
Share
was
it.
a young kid. He was probably maybe 13, 14 years old. He was with his mom.
Well, those are the best. Those are the best. Get them to watch the channel because they'll be watching you for life.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I just thought it was a nice gesture that he did. So I wanted to return the favor back. So.
Nice.
Dude, I love you, bro. I love you, man. That's awesome. You're awesome, dude.
Ah, man. Thanks. You just got to pay it forward. I believe in good karma. You know.
I was gonna say paying it forward.
Yeah, you gotta pay it forward, especially for the next generation.
Yep.
That's man, you just made my day. You're awesome, bro.
Thanks, man. I was trying to jump on earlier, but I got so busy going to another store. I'm barely gonna head home now.
Hey, we got fundamentals of side hustling. We got Derek in the house. Hey, Derek.
Hey, what's up, Derek?
How you
Derek,
doing?
what's going on?
What's up, crew? Good to see you, Derek. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you went out and killed it today. So, Luis, what made you go back to Target? Is that the same one you went to yesterday? Because you said it was not that good, right?
No, I actually went to a different Target this time. I went to the Target next city over. And yeah, like I said, there was only two, and he grabbed. And I saw when he grabbed the last two, so I thought, man, but just what he did, it's just like, wow, that just, his generosity and being so young,
He's also
was he happy? Go ahead, Rich.
Excited.
I was going to say he's obviously been brought up the right way.
Yeah, he was excited because once I paid for his box of cards, he's all like, now I have money to buy another one next week. If there's any.
And you're making see, what you're doing is you're helping him getting the mentality and stuff, and so that's awesome. Did you tell him to like be careful with his cards and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Did you?
Yeah, I told him. He knows. Since he's been collecting cards for about 3 years, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? We got this new generation,
Yeah, I guess the dad started him young.
Was his dad there?
No, his dad was actually at work. That's why the mom took him to Target.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, bro. That's awesome. I love stories like that,
Yeah, man, definitely. Whenever you can pay it forward, man, that's the best way to do it,
It's nice to hear something positive as well in these mad times as well. It's always doom and gloom.
Yeah, and you can always tell them, say, hey, you don't have to rush to buy, but don't spend that money. Say, keep it for next time when you really need it,
Yeah.
Always encourage them.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to jump off here. I appreciate it.
Okay, Mo.
See you, Mo.
All right, you guys have a good one, man.
Nice to meet you.
Are you gonna go eat, Mo?
Same here. I'm sorry.
You gonna go eat? You gonna go eat?
No, I am. Actually, my son's gonna grab his computer right now. I'm gonna hear him knocking on the door any second now. I can hear them talking out there. So I'll let them later Sunday. But yeah, nice meeting you.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
Yeah, hello to everybody in the chat. I know I can't see who's in the chat because I'm on my phone, but hello, everyone.
Derek's here. We got IM. He said, here, I'm going to put this up. Can you read this?
Yeah, make sure you guys catch Derek's auction tonight.
Guess who's going to be on it? Hey, thanks for reminding me, guys. Check out Derek's auction tonight. Derek, drop your links for the auction tonight. You're going to be there, aren't you, Louie?
Yes, sir. I'll be on there with Derek tonight.
Oh, I am. Thank you so much. Yeah. Summers or somebody, if you don't mind, you guys, would you do me a favor, Summers? I know that's not your real name, but like, would you put the links for Luis and Derek, and if you want, and then you can sub to me. I am right here at where you're at in the live if you want to sub if you haven't. But and then also Rich, he goes by Night's Life with a K. Rich, if you want to put your link in there, do you have a blue wrench?
Do I have a what? Sorry.
Let me see. Yeah, you got a blue wrench. Put your link in the chat if you want, so they can sub to you.
Okay, cool. I can't actually see the bottom of the chat box.
Let me see if I can get you. I'll try it. Let me try to get you real quick.
Okay. I can't see the chat box. So I can't actually put any chat in there.
No, just let me do it. I got my computer up. Let me do that real quick.
Okay, cool.
Holy crud! How long have I been on?
2 hours.
There, I got you.
2 hours 24 minutes.
I guess I'm on here today.
Yeah, you've been on for a couple hours, about 2.5, I think.
Yeah, but I'm getting stuff done. You know, not major, but good. You know,
Hey,
get
that's
motivated.
important.
Tonight I'm gonna really kick it up.
That's good, man.
So you still looking around, Luis?
Nah, I'm heading home now. I've been out all morning. I've been out since 8 o'clock this morning.
That's good.
Yeah, so.
Okay, here's Knight's Life. Let me see. Knight's Life. Please sub. Here you go. And then let me get Derek.
Thank you.
Let me see here, Derek. Let's check this out. Derek's the hard one to find. I got to go to my channel because I bookmarked him. Every time I type his name, it drives me nuts. I can't find. No, it's like he's got that weird twist on his name. Trips me out.
Yep.
Here it goes. All right. Copy, paste, and it's on his channel. I'll say, what time is it going to be? Your time?
It should be at 6 o'clock, Cali time.
Okay.
Thank you, Fundamentals of Side Hustling, for subscribing.
You guys check it out. It's 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, and it's wee hours of the morning when you're in UK.
It's nearly 7:30 p.m. at the moment, so we're not in the wee hours yet. We will be soon.
You'll be sleeping when they do this auction.
Yep.
What time does it start?
Wow, it's hard to explain. So you're 6 hours different from me, so
I think so.
it's gonna be, if it's 8 o'clock at night my time, it's gonna be about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, I'll probably be awake. I'll be awake. The wife's at work, so I'll definitely be awake. Yeah,
really?
I'll definitely be awake. Yeah. I've got so much work to catch up on, so I might as well stay awake. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Hey, Thrifty Nana Horton, thank you for coming. Good to see you. I'm sorry, I'm just now trying to read everybody. Thrifty. All right. Summers just subscribed to you too. So Luis, you're fixing to go home, you said?
Yeah, I just got home.
Okay. Right on, dude. You're gonna get ready for tonight. You're doing the auction with Derek, right?
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's cool. I'm glad you got those cards. Are you gonna open them or sell them?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it still.
Because if you open them, do a video on it. Definitely do a video. Because you haven't done. Have you done a video about that series?
No, not yet.
You might as well do it while it's still early in 2021.
Yeah.
If you do, that is, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll see though. Well,
okay.
It's not a bad
I
idea.
am is UK guy. Okay. What's your first name? I am. Like, do you know him, Knights? I mean, Richie.
No, I haven't seen IM before. No.
Yeah, they're out of UK. He's a dude out of UK.
Okay. Nice. And he's saying thanks, Lewis and UK guy. Oh, perhaps he's talking about me being the UK guy.
Oh, maybe he's talking about you. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. What is UK's guy's link or name? It's Knight's Life.
I just put it up above. Check up above. I put, this is Knight's Life. Please sub. There's a link. If you scroll back up a little bit, you'll see it.
Yeah. All right, Louie. I'm gonna head out, guys.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
I'll come and check on you tonight. Okay.
I'll sub to you in a bit.
Yeah, cool. And I'll probably watch you later on the. I'll sub to you back, and I'll watch you on the auction.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, sub to Luis, because if you sub to Luis, Richie, then you'll see the Mondays things. Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
All right, everyone in the chat. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys on the auction later today.
See you later.
All right, guys. Later, Louie.
Right. See ya. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
You know, most resellers, they don't think about that. Like, there's a nice kid coming in line and, it's doing the favor to you anyway. But
Yeah.
just even do that sometimes,
I'll
pay
tell
it
you, the
forward.
thing is that the kid's obviously been brought up the right way with respect and morals, which is nice because there's not a lot
You
of
don't
it
see
about
too many
nowadays.
manners this day. Yeah, that's even a better point is that, how do you pay it forward? Like showing him that the way, because later on, he's still a teenager. He's in his formatory years. He can change his mind. Say, I did something nice and the guy didn't do anything, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that he would think like that, but that was very, very polite. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, everyone says how polite my children are. I said you should see them when it's just at home with us lot. Not they're not so polite then.
Sound like me with my kids.
when you ask them to tidy their room up or something, they're not polite.
You're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
It does kind of get funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're getting some stuff done.
Yeah, I don't usually, but I've actually got to crack on and get these out tomorrow. So I'm getting them all packed tonight, so I can just go and do it, and then hopefully tomorrow be clear to do some listing because I haven't done any listing for probably 5 or 6 weeks now.
That's gotta hurt a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, my brother's been listing film props. He lists all the film props and that. Because they're mostly his. So like what I do is I sell them, and obviously he gives me a bit of money, which is good. But I have got to list my own stuff because obviously the algorithm will be right out the window. I'll be no one will be looking at my stuff. I've done that in black.
Are you familiar with this acronym? It says EUC. What does EUC mean?
Whereabouts is that?
I'm just reading it in an eBay thing. It's on eBay.
Oh,
and
EUC?
It's an acronym.
Is it something European Union country? That's the only thing I can think of. It'd be European. What did I say?
But
European.
it's funny. It says Texas-EUC. So.
Oh right, EUC. Oh, I haven't got a clue.
I'll look it up later. It's one of those that they. Go ahead.
The only thing I can think of that would be EUC would be European.
And I can see why
European
you
Union
would
country.
say that.
But other than that, I wouldn't know what it'd be.
Oh, excellent used condition. Thank you, Summers.
Oh, there you go. Oh well, it could have been European Union.
I've never heard that.
No, I've never heard that.
Check the chat. Gravity Good just goes, read the chat. Just read it. You're not reading the chat. I just saw it. I just read it. Give me a chance, Cameron. He's like, read the chat.
Condition. There you go. I'm just talking waffle.
He's like, Summer said it.
I'm just guessing.
You gotta remember there's a delay between the chat sometimes and this, and it's like I'm trying to that's funny. And IM said it as well. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys. That's good. They're listening. Boy, they're listening.
Yeah, they're listening.
All 16 to 100 of them. I say 100 because they'll be watching this replay in droves and droves.
Exactly.
Of course. Yes. Yeah. Wow, this is so all over the place. Like there was a short period people were sneaking in getting this for like close to 100, under 100. But then there was one for 100 and $124.
Wow.
But then they're going back low. But I'm going to grab them low and try to sell them high. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do that. But But if I wait my turn, there's at least 2 of them sold for 120, over 100. Wow. Yeah. I'm just going to do that. List it high and wait my turn.
That's it.
Yeah. Wow. $159.
Nice.
This is crazy. So the story behind this, Richard, is this was a restaurant. It was like a cafeteria type restaurant, and and it's mostly in the South. And they just closed because of the pandemic. They just decided to close all chains. And they've been open for 30 years or more, maybe 40 years. They sell their food in the freezer section.
Yeah. Right.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know if they did that as a business model after I don't know. 'Cause to me, half their crap wasn't fresh. It was all like opened up, canned or whatever.
Yeah.
And they put butter.
Are you proper locked down over there then, or?
California is. Texas is starting to do it a little bit more. The restaurants are not supposed to be up and running, but they still do it. They're fighting them.
I see over here. I think it's just takeaway. You can't actually go into a restaurant, but like you can get takeaways.
Yeah, most places, if they're abiding by the rules, what they're doing is they'll shut the restaurant off, but you can come take it away. But it's kind of, and they have every other table blocked off, which to me that doesn't do anything.
No, definitely not.
Have you heard of a game called Settlers 2?
No.
It's an old video game, but it's only found in Europe. And I noticed all the comps were from UK and a couple from Australia. But it was a PC DVD or not DVD, a CD-ROM type of game.
Oh, right.
From and it's really old. But I listened. I'm the only one in America.
Is it a bit like Command and Conquer and those sort of?
I want to say it is. It looks like, from what I could tell on the. Let me see if I put it in the back room, but I have one, and I found it at that place I told you called the Bins, where they have these big giant, rolling. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a
big massive wagon, like the bins you find out the back of restaurants and that, but inside the warehouse with full of stuff.
A lot lower. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I find stuff all the time that's usually not necessarily from America. And so I love that stuff because sometimes it's more sought after here.
Yeah.
So I found it and I really on there, Oh, hold on. My voice or your voice may get a little weird because I'm getting a call in.
Okay.
And hold on, I got to decline this call. So I think what you're saying is I'm probably not going to hear it. Every time I receive a phone call, it messes up the channel. Let me see if I can pop in and out.
Remove
from stream. Okay. I don't know if I can hear you, but
I can hear you.
It's a little muffled, but we'll do.
Yeah. All right, what next? Don't know.
Saving some photos. Pardon the noise.
That's all right. How are your sales at the moment? Good.
So in December, I got a little lazy and I was getting distracted. And long story short, as Krillin would say, I got a little behind. So I'm getting my rhythm back. And what my sales started picking up, of course, once you start listing. But I need to get like some higher priced items that I have in my inventory. That's what I'm really trying to focus on. I'm not seeing the sales I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's clearly starting to pick up a little. There's like a trinkle here and there. There hasn't been a day I haven't sold it.
Well, that's good.
Well, depending on the threshold, but yeah, not complaining, not complaining.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the UK sellers are saying that sales are really flying for them. So.
Which person? Who said that?
There's a guy over here, Jay Flipping Sloth. He said his sales are absolutely flying.
But does he list quite a bit? Like what is his?
I think he does. I think he just lists quite a lot. Obviously at the minute he's buying mystery boxes and stuff, but he usually does charity shops like a few days a week, and car boot sales and stuff.
Okay.
But I've done a few. Actually, I've done a few videos with him. Actually, I've got a couple of car boot videos with him. We've done a car boot sale and went to one and bought from one as well, and we've done some charity shopping together in videos. So yeah, he's a good guy.
He's in your area.
He's not far. He's my brother lives about an hour and 15 minutes from me. I'm literally on the bottom of England. I'm on the south coast. If you go any further, you get wet. Okay. I'm a stone's throw from the beach, so but then I sort of if I drive towards London, my brother's about an hour and 15 minutes away, and Flipping Sloth Jay lives about 10 minutes away from my brother. So when I'm up there,
I've seen Flipping Sloth. I think so. Yeah. I think maybe I caught him when he was with you at one time. That's your brother?
Maybe.
Okay.
No. Flipping Sloth's not my brother. He's just another YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
But he lives like 10 minutes away from my brother.
So
when I go up,
okay.
I go up there, we sort of fit time in just to do a bit of filming, get some filming done or some thrifting.
Duly noted. Okay.
Yeah.
I am just putting in some photos right now to get these arduous details. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get it going.
Did you just sell just on eBay, Louie?
Actually, I do this. I know it's popular in Britain too. Is the Depop?
Yeah.
And
okay.
I've been behind on my sales there. I have a stack of shirts that I'm probably going to do tonight, where I put them all in their hangers, so I just one after the other just take pictures. It's pretty simple process on Depop, but the kind of product that needs to go on there, I have to, go through my inventory and put the pop culture. The pop culture stuff sells better for me. If I have Harley shirts sometimes or whatnot, just depends. But it's a lot of work, I
was thinking about doing the Depop because I've got like some David Bowie shirts and some other shirts. And some vintage single stitch and stuff. But I don't do clothes, to be honest.
So the single stitch, you might do better on Grailed if you have a ton of it. But like if you don't have like 50 or more items.
No, I haven't got loads of it.
So just price it right and don't. The bad thing about Depop I found is a lot of lowballers. They'll email you, but what you do is you kind of negotiate with them and say, listen, I'll give you this, for this much or something.
Right.
And you either get a yes or no, or you get lazy kids that don't really.
Yeah. Yeah, because
it just depends.
There's a lot of people over here do Etsy as well.
I'm not an Etsy person, but I heard it's great for some people. It's just never been my style.
I think it's vintage and homemade stuff, isn't it? Etsy.
It can be, but it's not necessarily. No. It can be vintage collectibles a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if you really, let's say you're a glass guy and you collect a lot of glassware of Victorian or whatever, you can be like in a niche on that channel. I mean, on that platform and just go crazy.
Tim over the years is probably on there then.
Precisely.
Yeah.
He does so well on that. But for me,
he does all that,
I don't like their
UV
format.
glass. Yeah, he does all that UV glass, doesn't he? The green glass as well.
I think so. Yeah.
I've watched a few of
the dark stuff.
Yeah. I've watched a few of his videos with Mardukes.
Yep. Yeah. I noticed he's really big in the UK. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, he does because he does a football one as well, doesn't he? He does a football thing as well.
A lot. Yeah, American football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely does.
Yeah. I watch a bit of Tommy Bernard and Tracy Parks.
Yeah, they move into like the morning when it's late night. It's usually early morning your time, which is kind of bizarre because they have a pretty racy topic.
Yeah. If I'm awake, I'll definitely watch them. And I've been watching a bit of Art Vanderlei as well. And some of the other guys, KY Reseller.
Yep.
Obviously, I've watched Lonnie for quite a while. Shed flips and garage flips.
I wanted to ask you something. I have it scheduled, but I just haven't done it because I haven't reached out to anybody yet. I think you and I've talked about this, doing kind of a cross talk across the pond thing. You look on my profile later after this. You'll see I have I forget what I called it. Let me go back and look. It's called I made a thumbnail, and it's supposed to be next week, but I may move it. Again, I moved it for already 3 months.
Yeah.
And it's up and coming. Let me see here real quick. Oh, there it is. I call it the Transatlantic Reseller Combo.
Yep.
And I want to find a couple Canadian blokes and get a one or two, from the UK, and just kind of have a dialogue. But I want to have a format where we all take turns, because it can get a little confusing, crosstalk. Maybe come up with like a series of questions or something.
Yeah, I'll have a think.
And see about like what kind of collaborations or what kind of community involvement, or just just something that we can all find that we're all on the same page. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool.
I do have a fellow that's in Germany, but he's an American, so I may try to invite him. I don't. He's about your same time, I think.
Okay. Yeah, there won't be a lot different. Probably an hour or something.
I think. Let me ask you this from your perspective, from the folks where you're at. Would you say Saturday may be a better day? So just in case they're working during the midweek or something.
What time would it be?
I'm thinking about doing it like early afternoon my time, which might be early evening your time. So if I did it, like 3 my time, it might be 9 o'clock your time.
Yep. I don't think there's a lot. What I'll do is I'll have a little investigate and see who goes live on a Saturday and see what times they're on, because obviously there might be a few
any input. I would appreciate it. Just tell me, say like this might work better for you for the UK. Like, if you think later, who knows?
I'll have a look into that for you anyway, and get back to you on that one.
Or I'm even willing to go early Saturday morning, which might. Actually no, I have to go late my time, so it's early Saturday morning for you guys or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll work it out.
Yeah,
we'll work it out.
I'd like to get this going. Maybe just 4 of us. Maybe you, me, a Canadian guy, and somebody else from Europe or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That way they'll cover North America, but not just United States, but Canada. And
well, you got some.
I don't want it to be, America.
You've got some guys from Alaska, haven't you? Alaska. Is it not Far North Thrift?
Alaska? Yeah, she's interesting. Yeah,
she's Alaska,
but she's not on the Atlantic side though.
Oh right.
Although I'm planning on doing a Pacific Coast one, so I can get the Aussies in on it. Maybe I should just do a totally international one.
Get 2 Aussie thrifters on.
Definitely, that'd be awesome. Or Mel, or somebody like Mel.
Yeah, back from Burnout. Yeah, she'll come on.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's really good.
Hey, Danica. I just saw Danica. Danica came in.
Hi, everybody.
Vibes, yeah. Who are you talking about, Kameron? Are you talking about Richard here? Richard? Or somebody else in there? Oh, Swamp Picker's here. How's it going, man? Need to get some yard work done. Get it done.
Get it done.
Jennifer's back in there. Lovely Jennifer. All right. So got that one almost done in draft mode. I'm going to take pictures of it. I'm doing drafts right now. So.
All right. What do you want? My dogs are coming up to bother me now. What do
kind
you
of
want?
pooches?
2 Greek rescues. This one here. Behind me, the big fur ball. Hey, what are you doing?
You say Greek rescues or gray?
Yeah, we rescued them from Greece.
Wow. And you were able to bring them back?
No, what it is an English lady out there, and what she does is she rescues them because it's absolute rife with strays. So we've got this one here, which is Ariel. Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl. We got her when she was a few months old, and she's now nearly 3, aren't you? Rex, come here. Come here.
She's
Come
a
on.
good size too. She's not too big.
Oh,
not too
yeah. No, she's lovely. She's a good girl. She's a good girl, aren't you? Hey, you're a good girl. You love your daddy. Yeah. Yeah, so she's a beautiful girl.
I love her colors. Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. And she's called Ariel because like when the lady rescues, I say it's an English lady in Greece, and she just rescues all the strays. And this one was she was a newborn sort of pup, and they were eating out of bins in a derelict hotel. So we saw her on there, and that was it. We said we want her, didn't we?
She's like, all right, enough of this YouTube crap.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Hey.
Or I'm waiting for her to lick the lens or something.
Oh no, she's such a.
She
Yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't say Irish Wolfhound, but like she's like a smaller version. But the Irish Wolfhounds get really messy in the face.
I will get a DNA test done on her eventually. Because she's I'd like to know exactly what she's made of. I think she's a bit of long-haired collie in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Definitely. But she's lovely. Oh, that's the other one. Come on in. Come on, Rex. Come here. Oh God. Oh God.
She heard me.
Oh God, what are you doing? Oh God. That's the other one. That's the little yappy one. He's a Greek rescuer.
This show's gone to the dogs.
Oh, isn't it just? Oh, Ariel, come on. I'm supposed to be working.
Hilarious.
Ariel, I'm supposed to be working. Oh, nice.
Found these things. These are from the
Rex.
70s. I've never heard of this.
A Tasco.
But when I typed in this company, they're made in Hong Kong, so it's a good vintage. I don't think if you can see it says Hong Kong. Oh well. Only found one, but it's like 2 or 3 of them. They usually sell for like $20-$30. So I thought, sell one for 10.
What are you doing?
They're such pretty dogs.
No,
is this your other dog?
No, that's the other one. Come here. Come here.
Is she the same type of breed, do you think?
No, she's a different breed from the other one. The other one's like a little looks like a little rat. Come here, Rex. He's like a little he looks like a little bit of it looks like he's got Jack Russell in him. Ariel.
Hilarious.
She's such a jealous pants. Is she whipping you with her tail? Oh, that's all right. They've gone out.
Who let the dogs in?
Thank God for that out. Yeah, who let the dogs out? I'll let them out. God blimey, I don't know who let them in. All right, so can I get on with my work now? Thank you.
Where are you right now in terms of UK? Are you central?
No, I'm literally down on the bottom of the country, along the south coast.
You're way past London. Down
below. I'm 30 minutes from Brighton, which is the coastal version of London over here.
Okay. Were you were born and raised there?
Not on the coast. I'm literally from an hour and a bit away. Just sort of 20 minutes from London. I've sort of been brought up.
You ever take that tunnel? Is there still a tunnel that goes to France? Yeah.
You still got the Channel Tunnel. Yeah, I've never been on it. Every time I've been to France,
expensive.
Oh yeah, and it's just rubbish. Really, you've got to sit in your car or just stand out of your car. There's no windows on it or anything. I don't think. I've never been on it. If ever I've been to France, I've been on a ferry or I went once on a hovercraft years ago.
Okay. I did a ferry from, well, it wasn't a ferry, but it was a pretty good boat from Le Havre to, I think it was Cork, Ireland. What a ride. Yeah. Boy. They were, oh my God, I'll never forget it that night. It's like, It was the weirdest experience. Like we had one of the worst storms, and you could feel the boat going up and down. They said they wouldn't let anybody go outside because it was crashing waves a little.
Oh yeah, I've been on a ferry just to the Isle of Wight, which is a little island off of our coast, and it's about 45-minute boat ride, and it was choppy. It was choppy.
Yeah.
It was like watching that Deadliest Catch.
Yes.
And it's like you're on this big ferry, and it's just crashing and bashing. Oh my god!
So that night, just before the ride started, coming out of France was not that bad, but they knew. They said they told everybody, and unfortunately, I couldn't get a place to sleep. And everybody's like, "Oh, you don't need a place to sleep. Just sleep in the bar or whatever, you know." And there was people sleeping on the couches and things, and I thought, "Oh God, I don't want to." That whole night, I don't know how I slept, but when I went to the bar, I was like, "I'll have one drink," but everybody was getting sick and thrown up because of the movement. So, and all I remember was in the corner there was these three guys going, "Fuck it, I don't care." You know, they were like screaming off their the Irish accents, and they're like singing Gatlin Brother country song.
Oh
it was terrible. They were just, you know. And then they were like, "Come here, come here, come here! You gotta sing with us." And I'm like, "No, no, no, no." You know, I drank my one Guinness, and I was like, "I'm passing out." You know.
Yeah. I've only been to I've been to Ireland twice. I've been to Dublin, but I've been to we went to a wedding in Belfast, and I absolutely loved it. There was a proper little Irish indoor market, and they had all the Irish little Irish band playing with the guitars and the banjo. It was so nice. I loved it. Absolutely loved it there. Went to the Titanic Museum, the Harland and Wolff Museum. Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
There's some connection. I can't remember either. It took off or they built it. I don't think they built it there, but somewhere in Cork, there was a Titanic connection.
All right.
I don't remember. I just remember there was some like port there. They said somehow it's either they started building it or maybe they launched it off. Or
in Belfast, that's built. We literally had an apartment opposite Harland and Wolff dock. And that is in Belfast where they got the Titanic Museum, and it's literally in the from the dock right up onto the pathway up to the museum. It's got the outline shape of the Titanic where they built it on that dock.
Okay.
And then it's got
and
a
it
map.
makes sense because more north, as they're going up trying to get past where all that ice was and stuff. It must have been choppy.
Oh, yeah. I watched a film called Titanic 2 the other day. We watched it because Chris from Cooking the Haydens.
How was there a part 2?
Listen. Chris from Cooking the Haydens done it, and it's one of these movies it's just absolutely terrible.
What
obviously,
the heck?
you know what's the point in watching it? You know what's going to happen. It's just more up to date, and it was absolute. Oh God, it was a terrible film.
Oh Lord.
It was
I
nearly
don't
2
think I
hours.
could sit through it. I don't think I could sit through it.
It's not one I'd recommend, and I'll tell you what, it's an hour and a half of your life you won't ever get back. So yeah, I wouldn't bother.
I don't think I'd want to have it back.
Oh God, no! It was absolute. Oh Joss, it was terrible film.
It sounds atrocious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the worst things I've ever seen.
That bad, huh?
Yep.
So you do a lot of eBay, right, Rich?
Yep.
Okay. So do you have it where? I mean, I don't know how much difference the UK. I think it's all the same. You know, they have you open up. I have it bookmarked where it's called my overview, and I have the old version. They have a new one where they want you to go on your what do you call it, dashboard. I have the old version. So the first thing that comes up is something being shipped. I'll see that, and the next thing is add record. They won't let you go until you finalize it. They just keep it's a recommendation, but it's adds item specifics. So I do maybe 1 or 2 a day, and I like whatever, you know.
I think I've got about too much. I've got about 100 odd of my items that keep saying you need to add item specifics.
I had over 100, and I finally got down to. It's weird. Some days it seems like it adds more, probably because I'm listing more, so it'll add something new that I didn't, you know, because I rushed it through. But I have like 70. I had it down to 60 something.
Wow. Yeah, mine haven't moved.
I randomly add whatever. I don't care. You know, I mean, I don't try to misknow it, whatnot.
No.
But then after that, it's like leave feedback. Do you have the option to share it where it says share it? I do it, but I pretend I do it. I go into where it says share listing, and they give you options: email, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or whatever. I go to Facebook. As soon as I click it, I X back out. I don't ever fulfill, but it takes it off that option.
Yeah, I
so
never.
that
Yeah, I've
what
not
I'm
done that.
doing is I'm playing with the algorithm to make it think that
Yeah.
it's sharing. To me, that's
Yeah.
all activity. And it seems like when I do that, it only
Yeah.
takes me 2 minutes. Sales come back up.
Yep. It's like a lot of people, like I know guys in the UK, that if something sort of sat on there and it's been stale for 6 months or longer, they end it and then sell similar, relist
Yeah,
it as
that
a
I
sell
do once in a
similar.
while too. I pick 5 a week.
Yeah, I haven't done that for ages, but I will.
I would say is tonight when like you're really bored and you're in front of the telly or something, just sit there and just go through and scroll through your items.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get that bored, Louie.
You're like never. Yeah. Well, when you're sitting on the pot and you're sitting on the loo,
Well, yeah, I might do it then.
Yeah. I mean, what what's the worst? You just flush and edit it, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I will say that I've noticed. One time I did it. I did a little bit of a tweaking, and I changed the title up a little. It sold right away as soon as I relisted.
Yeah.
And it was sitting there for a year.
Really?
It was bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Chris Cooking Hayden's, he does do he sort of ends them and sells similar. At least I'm getting some work done. That's good.
Figure out the title of some of these things. Tesco, which is funny. As soon as I put it in there, but then I noticed sometimes the made in Hong Kong, which is I love that era when things went transition to Hong Kong. Prior to China, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Market.
Yep.
It was for a while. It was like post-war. It seemed like a lot of. I don't know if in the UK you had a lot of Japan stuff.
Yeah.
Post 50s.
Yeah.
60s.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of made in Hong Kong.
The Hong Kong, yeah, that 70s, 80s, or more. No, not 70s, more 80s, 90s.
Mm.
Truck. Diesel. Got to find that right word. I found it the other day. If I could spell diesel now.
Oh, see, Bill's put a video out 6 minutes ago. Mad Bill.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
And I love talking to you guys because then I'm like, well, who should I be wise to? This not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find out a new person. Hey, Westside Gary. Gary. Happy Sunday, dude. He had a great auction last night. Oh my gosh, that was woo. That was a good one. And I see Wendy's in the house too. Wendy, I'm sorry I didn't say hi. Hello.
Hi everybody in the chat.
Oh,
so, I mean,
if
when I'm working
you're still there, Danica, hope you find a nice camper. Going to look at a camper. Wow, that must be nice. You can get a camper and you can go pick like crazy. Pick it in the hood. There's Kevin. He came on. We had that New Year's kind of celebration thing. I think Laney had one too. I missed out on it because you guys' time was a little different. But man, I went and did one for 5 hours long. I was so tired after that.
Jeez, really? Oh,
yeah, I got 300 views, which to me is a lot, and that's nothing compared. You probably get thousands of views.
I don't. No.
Not yet.
I don't. Definitely not. I get stuck. I think I'm only just about up to 590 views. But then, like I say, I've been out of it for a while, so. I always say I'm not. I mean, I'm up to 591, which is good actually. I've gone up a few, but
give it time.
I don't.
Being consistent.
It's not the thing. It's not something that bothers me. It's nice. It's nice to sort of reach goals. Don't get me wrong, but I know for a fact I'm not going to hit 1,000 subs and then all of a sudden be rich beyond my wildest dreams.
Right, you're wise about it. But the thing too is, it takes so much. Yeah, there's so much to it. There's so much work you got to get involved. Yada yada.
Yeah. I mean, for the small amount of subs I've got, I think I get good views and I get good watch times. And that's more important to me because it means that what people are watching, they're liking and they're continuing to watch it. And like I say, I've beat my watch hours already. I'm nearly 5,000 watch hours. So I've got to my watch hours way before the subs, which, like I say, I'm not fussed about because I know I'm not going to be a millionaire as soon as I hit it. It's I know someone with about 12,000 subs, and
you just had to be in there, do your thing at the right time at the right place. But I
yeah,
think over time, if you get to it, maybe in 5 or 10 years, you'll be way up there.
Exactly.
Have fun with it.
And that's what I do. I enjoy what I do. So that's the only important thing to me is that I'm happy with, and obviously I like doing the lives because it's great interaction, and I just enjoy what I do.
I think you should, and as well as you should, because there's going to become a time where you kind of question, am I really enjoying this? What are my intentions for being here? What am I doing? And I look at it like this, Richard. It's like, I'll see you in 5 years, and I'll go, remember you used to come, we would do this, now we're doing something different, and maybe we have a collaboration going or whatever.
Yeah.
And then your movement and progression is a little bit, at least there's these circles of connections.
Yeah.
We'll be in those circle of connections because we knew each other for like some
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
At least I'm aware and this and that. And some people will come and go, but the thing is what relationships can you establish, and how long are you going to carry on, doing this content creation? Because the more you do it, you're always gonna, you always need some type of support. The moral support, I think, goes a long way.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's a good
once in
thing.
a
I
while,
like.
you reach out to somebody. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's what I like about the reseller community, because no matter whether it's UK, whether it's America, the reseller community just seems to be so nice. I've not really encountered anything bad from the people that I've sort of associated with, and it's nice. When I was ill, I was getting all the messages, and everybody was checking up on me all the time.
Sending prayers and wishes,
and even chatting and saying, has anybody heard how Rich is? And I'd sort of be there listening in, and I would be in the chat. But it was just so nice just to hear that.
Sometimes
people
they weren't aware, and that's the wonderful thing about having it's our community. Some of it's reseller, but it's like, but aspects of it is that the community, they will like say, "Oh, you didn't know that about Richard? Yeah, he's what? Let me, and then now it's like, it's a form of connectivity. That, it's like, oh, I didn't know him, but let me go find out about him. Or wow, this poor guy went through hell.
It was it was just nice to sort of hear people, because I was in the chat and I was most of the time I just sort of had it on in the background, laying there with my eyes shut, just listening. But obviously I did get involved in the chat, and I'd say, I'm here and I'm okay. But it was just so nice that people were asking and genuinely sort of concerned, and
it blows you away, doesn't it? It's like, really?
It was actually, and I've done a video, and it actually I did sort of get a tear in my eye, because I was just thanking people, because it was just unbelievable. Why would they? You just think, why would they be checking up on me? They don't even really know me. They watch videos,
because
but
the caring, compassionate human heart, it prevails.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I love it.
I think so. I agree with you.
And like I say, whether you're from UK, whether you're from New Zealand or Australia, or from the US or Canada or wherever, it's all the same. The people are so lovely, and genuinely asking about you. It's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable thing.
I'll tell you something I noticed the other day was I've been learning to kind of, one, because I want to put a little more focus, at least 10 to 20% more focus on my business. So I pulled away from some of the YouTube chats. And as soon as I did that, which is a small percentage, I would say, I'd come in and say hello, and say, I'm sorry, I have to go, but I just want to say hi. And there's times where I couldn't do that, and somebody reached out to somebody else that knows me, and they said, where's Louie? I haven't seen him. You okay?
Yeah.
Or somebody wrote me and said, and I barely know the person, and they would do something that was related to something about me. Like, he's probably listening, and I don't want to embarrass him, but like, I'm like, why are you doing this? But he like named one of his bins that he puts his stuff in after me. So instead of numbering it, I was like,
you just called it Louie.
What? I'm like, what? I mean, it kind of, it took me aback. I mean, it's kind of like, it was almost humbling. But not humbling. It is sort of humbling,
It is because
why? I'm just a weirdo that just shows up on YouTube doing my own quirky things.
Yeah.
What and then other people reach out and just say, like you said, the nice and kindest things, and it's really about the connectivity. And it's like, I'm just this dude in Texas, just trying to make a living. I'm trying to live my life. I don't want to, I wish everybody well. I don't want to hurt anybody, and it's like, I just want to make friends. And if we got information, pass it on and share it. Because even, I think we've talked about this maybe in short, but like, we're going global so fast. I don't think we realize that there's going to be a bridge somehow. Everything we do is going to affect each other, in 100%. Such a way that, and if not, we can still share that common knowledge of sales and rapport, and better yet, even have friendships. So, it's like when I mentioned Mel, you already knew who I was talking about. You're like, back from burnout. Like, she's such a brilliant strategist and businesswoman. I mean, she is so. I mean, she's gotten to the point where I was watching the interview with her and Christopher. Christopher's like, you inspire me. Yeah. That was her mentor.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's quite the antithesis. So it's like, wow, we're in this bubble, but it's like, we can easily step out, but it's peculiar. It's a peculiar place.
It is absolutely nuts. But at the same time, it's great.
Most definitely. Yeah. I'm learning.
Yep, me too. Yeah. Always learning.
I'm always grateful for that. That's for sure.
So I say, there's none of us on here that know everything. You're always going to learn something from somebody.
Richard, wouldn't it be a boring place if
we... Yeah, it would. My wife thinks she knows everything, but I keep telling her she doesn't.
She might.
Well, actually, she might. Yeah, she might. Yeah.
She may be listening.
Yeah, no, she's at work.
She's at work. Still could be lunch break.
She's back on the graveyard shift. She worked all. She got called into. She's a manager. Like I say, she's manager of a care home, and she's supposed to work Monday to Friday. She worked all day yesterday on Saturday. She came home. She got a phone call early hours of the morning, went back into work at 4:30 a.m. this morning, came home, got back probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and by the time I got back in at about 5:30, she's gone back to work, and she's there all night now.
All night, wow.
Because there's 7 staff off with COVID, so she's
wow.
and there's no staff, so, and you can't leave the residents there on their own, so she's had to go in and do the night shift. So
tell Nate here, he's Drifter Thrifters, tell him to stuff a sock in it. That's not true. You're not getting a pity party from us. We give a crap. So he's gonna get a shiner.
I've watched Drifter Thrifters.
He's good.
Yeah.
But you're not getting any sympathy from us. You're gonna give a good swift kick in the bum. Guess what? Nick and Andrea are live right now. I probably should get off and go watch them.
That's all right. Well,
it's funny because every time I'm about to do a live or before or after, he comes on just about the same time as he's going on. He's probably like, "Who the hell's going on live?" Well, I'm going on. Get off. I don't have his numbers, that's for sure. That's why I think we're down to 6 watching. Actually, I need to go get something at the store, so I'm going to head off here.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, Drifter Thrifters, I've just subbed to you, so don't feel too down. See, I'm watching you now. I'm watching you. Right, cheers, Louie, for having me on. Yeah, we're watching. We're all watching you.
Big Brother is watching.
Yeah, remember that, Louie?
Oh yes. There's nobody above us, so we'll have to do it next year.
We'll have to do it. We'll do it next time, and they won't know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Here. Good to go. There you go. On that note, everybody in the
note-
live is like dropping off like flies.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Let's keep in touch. You're on Instagram, right?
Yep, Richie Rich Star on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm connected to you. I'm pretty sure. If not, forgive me. But
that's right.
I'll reach out to you. Well, let's talk about maybe February. We can do something in February when it's
definitely.
We'll talk about all the ice blockings.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
Righto.
You have a good one. I'm going to end it here. Hold on 1 second, real quick.
Yep. No worries.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a good one.